Welcome back, everybody, to
Curse of Strahd.
The game.
Welcome to the game that we're gonna play. That is on the channel that we play on Dungeons and Dragons.
Arcane Arcade.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys, for today's game. We should have a pretty crazy one in store for you. I have no idea. I can't predict anything, so we have no idea.
And thanks for donating.
Thanks for all the donations. Wait a second. You know we can do that though. If we premiere it.
Yeah.
If we premiere it, it goes live, and people can donate.
2 hour
But
long
then,
premiere.
but then
I don't want
it's
to be the
dumb
guy
though.
that says that we should do that.
Yeah, it's like we could.
Because we can't interact.
Tell us in the comments if you guys want us to premiere upload these. All it would do is just make a live chat for the game as soon as it goes up. It's just like being
cool,
fake
actually.
live. We wouldn't be able to interact with you, but it would kind of like being live.
Just
so
get
okay,
on
guys.
when they're watching it.
And,
Yeah.
and just so you guys know,
Oh yeah, we could get on.
and just so you guys know, if you do want it, it's gonna be a while because we have a little bit of a backlog.
Yeah, wow.
So-
You know what? I probably already asked this, and this episode's probably already premiered, so you never know.
Just tweet it, man.
I should just tweet it, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just ask him whatever. So,
Oh, that channel.
anyways,
Cool. Hey guys, it's a game.
Yo, D&D.
last we left off, you guys made your way back to Vallaki from Argenvusteld.
Oh, also, I guess to age when we're recording this, we have a table now.
Oh,
And
yep,
it's
yes.
super awesome. Tim made
Super
it.
awesome new table. It's pretty
So-
cool.
It's 2 days past Pi Day. We forgot to say that on the last recording. But,
Just to say what day it is for us.
can we get the map up?
I'll get
Is
to that.
Okay, sorry.
It's on. Oh yeah.
You guys left Argenvusteld and went to the ruins of Berez, fought some hag lady and her moving house tree, and got one of the seeds. Went to the Wizards of Wine, gave him
Supposedly
the
strong.
Wizard of Wines, and gave back his seed thingy, getting it right in the end screen now.
There we go. I can see the word Barovia, and that's it. So that's very healthy.
And you guys made your way back to Vallaki, and there was a conversation between some character members.
And
Tallman left to go ensure that the cart would make it safely back to the Wizard of Wines, and some stuff happened. Logan, can I get you to get the fuck out of here?
Get out of here.
It would be
Bye,
my
buddy.
pleasure. I hate these people.
I hope you find your dad.
Oh. It's
You guys are in Vallaki. And
Did we go to sleep? Or is this
Yes.
still happening?
you did go to sleep. There's some stuff happened that I told you guys about that has happened. So just keeping in mind those things. And as I change the music, you guys wake up the next day. The sky is gray, just as it is in the picture there. The mist kind of sits everywhere in this town. You all wake up, look out the window, and just see the sad, sorrowful land of Barovia. You all can wake up and come downstairs into the tavern. When there's some people who look up towards all of you. There's a few people sitting in here.
Vistani?
No. In fact, one of the people in here is, you would assume is Vistani, but isn't. It's a man who sits in the corner of the room, writing away at some piece of paper early in the morning. Cup of coffee right next to him. He's got white hair. It's kind of pushed back. Glasses. Very flamboyant green clothing. He sits there writing away. He's got an instrument at his side as well. As you kind of come down, he looks up at you, and he nods. And he says, "So you playing last night?
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Are you here too?
I assumed so.
If you all come down, he'll address all of you and say, I thought you guys are very, very good at playing."
Yeah, it's not like
Thank
we're
you.
all down. They serve coffee here?
What's his name? The guy comes forward and he's like, "Yeah, I've got coffee."
Can I get a cup of Joe, please?
"Yeah." "Wait, what's that?"
It's coffee.
"Oh, sure. Who's Joe?"
It's a different language.
"What language?"
Goblin.
Interesting. Joe. He goes in the back, you hear some bubbling, and then he comes forward and he Puts down 3 mugs.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do you have cream?
I do enjoy this stuff.
Sugar?
Sorry, what?
Cream, sugar?
Cream, sugar? Oh, yeah, sure. He brings little, what are those called?
Like saucers?
Yeah, like a little, not a saucer, but like a little porry thingy. And,
Oh,
it's one of those, and it's got some sugar in it as well. He's like, there you go.
Sip my coffee. You did play pretty good last night.
Thanks. Starting to get the hang of it, I think.
Has the barkeep ever told us what his name is?
Yes.
I don't
I
want to
just
just
forgot it.
address him as Mr. Barkeep.
Mr. Barkeep, sir. His name is
Is it not Guy?
Guy?
Guy. It's just Guy.
Guy at
That's what I
bar?
have written down.
Really? His name is Erwin. U-R-W-I-N. Erwin Martikov.
Do you say R?
You are.
Okay.
R. Did I really say that? Oh my god. R. Win. That's how you spell it. You guys are sitting in here, sipping away at your coffee.
This is the Blue Water Inn?
Yep, the Blue Water Inn in Vallaki.
Are we sitting with this guy?
No, there's a table
Oh, okay.
a bit away. Actually, you
Well,
know what
I
I
wanna
can
talk to
do
him if you.
is bring up the map for it if you guys want it.
Yes,
true.
I want.
Wowee!
All of the maps.
Jacob, from now on, I want every map. that-
Okay. I'll bring up every map. I have to get it real fast.
That's fine.
That's fine. We're not live.
That's true.
Just creates more work for Spencer.
You guys want to go find Billy, B, Shalissa, and Connor? See how they're doing?
Sure.
Oh, the
kids that we
orphans, right?
saved? Yeah. Logan named one of them Shalissa.
Oh, those kids.
That's right.
I want to know if that one kid has killed anyone yet.
Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he has?
You gave him a knife.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he has to kill someone.
Yeah, but he didn't
got a-
seem to want to give it away.
He's also
Well,
got a lot
that's
of.
smart. Shouldn't give away daggers.
I can
That's
view
why I have 18 of them.
the player version, which is helpful.
Whoa!
Thank you, Tim, for this incredible
Yes.
table.
All right, please stop thinking.
No.
There were a lot of
I
people in
love
the chat
you.
last night saying thanking you for making it.
Yeah, everybody in the chat was like, Tim's great.
And someone was like, "Which one's Tim?"
And then somebody was like, I want to suck Tim's dick.
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
No, it's Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it was me. You caught
You
me.
can leave this part in.
Huh?
You can
Oh,
leave
let
this
me
part in.
Hmm?
I do really like it.
I named the file wrong. I named it Starred Maps
Starred.
instead of Strahd. It's Starred.
Just so you know, I'm gonna start moving closer this way
Okay.
because I really like to lean forward. But every time I lean forward, I'm in the camera.
Curse
So-
of Strahd.
Curse of Strahd. Is there a rotate? Hang on, I can rotate it over. Let it load for a moment.
Oh, if it was touchscreen.
That's the next upgrade,
Touchscreen?
so that we can mess with all your stuff.
Yeah, just make it harder for me.
It'd be Marshall. He's already poked it.
We'll put glass, and I guess that negates
Yeah.
it being a touchscreen.
Oh, come on. Photos is not responding.
Guess that's what I get for spinning
Spinning
it
it
on the
around.
knife. On the sword.
There we go. Alright, let me flip it.
That's why I'm not doing it like this.
Mhm.
If I did it like that, it'd hit you. No?
Ooh.
That's cool.
And let me get it to size.
Can I have my menu, please?
Sure. Guess I
Is
can
that
do
the size? Or is it need to be more?
It's close. It's very close.
How's that? Better?
That's perfect.
Okay. You guys are down here.
Where was the guy that called to us?
So the bartender's over here.
Yes.
So I'd be over here drinking some coffee.
Wait, is 1 square 10
Some
feet?
coffee.
No, 1 square is 5
It's
feet.
5.
The
Thank you.
the bard looking dude is sitting in a corner over here.
Okay.
The bartender's up here, and these are all the different tables. And your rooms are upstairs over here, like up there and up there.
Are there other people? I'm probably just gonna take this.
Nope. There's just that dude in the corner and the bartender. You guys are the only ones in here.
Well, if you guys are at a table, then I'll be at the table with you guys.
Owen, have you seen Tallman, our companion?
I was just getting ready to ask that.
Did he come back last night?
Huh? Oh. No, I didn't hear anybody come in.
Right. He must have slept.
Odd.
Boom! The door slams open. Logan!
Oh.
Get in here.
He's pooping.
He's just taking a fat shit. I really hope that was on camera. Oh my god. It's so great. That was amazing. You burst in to the Blue Water Inn. And it is the early morning. You burst in, and as soon as you burst in, you see the party sitting around a table in this tavern right here.
I'm over there. Can you hand me to me?
Yeah, and the front door is right there. He bursts in right there.
Way over there.
Yep. And the bartender's at like sees you coming. He's like, "Whoa!"
Hey.
Question?
What foolish notion led you to believe that I am your enemy?
What?
When did we tell you you were our enemy?
I found out last night on my way back when I was attacked.
By Strahd?
Yes. No.
The ducking.
Freddie, I wouldn't do that.
Is that you?
I've never been good with names. The paladin.
Godfrey?
Yes.
He attacked you?
Yes.
I thought you went to see if he was on the edge of town. Or did you not end up doing that?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't see him once we got in.
You didn't tell Godfrey to attack you.
He wouldn't have done it unless he discovered information that led him to a bias.
We didn't talk to him.
I feel like I'm being pretty clear and honest with you. If you have questions, ask them now.
In the background, you see the bard-like man stand up, gather his things, and walk out.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
He just doesn't want to get involved in a fight.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Or is it a 7?
What'd you get?
1.
1?
Yeah.
It doesn't even cross your mind to even think about it. It's just, oh, he left. Or it does, but it doesn't really seem like anything bad. He just got up and left.
Is Godfrey dead?
No. Well, yes.
I see what you did there.
Not
Very
again.
clever. We do have suspicions, but we're just suspicious now.
About what?
New members to our group.
And we did.
Ask your questions.
Don't have questions.
I mean, this whole situation is fairly confusing to me. So, what exactly did Godfrey say?
He believed I was working with Strahd.
And why would we have anything to do with that?
He mentioned something about allies.
Allies?
I'm sorry, this happened last night.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting the information. Like specifically.
It was a heated moment. It's hard for him to remember. You remember he said something along the lines
there was
of
the one phrase that I
betrayal.
asked. Yeah.
Or it might have been betrayal. There was something else too. But he said they told me what happened. He said very little words.
Okay.
But not betrayal. What's the other word for betrayal?
Deceit?
Not deceit.
Betrayal's a pretty good
It's,
word.
it's pretty much what he said. There was probably a different word I used, but that's the extent to what he was saying.
Liar, I guess.
Yeah, same thing.
Do you guys know what he's talking about?
No. We did talk about perhaps telling Godfrey about
You want to roll insight?
lycanthropy.
Okay. Roll insight.
That you are a lycanthrope.
You guys did?
Who are you rolling insight on?
Um,
All of them? Ari, Ira, Seymour?
But we decided
alright.
that if we told him,
16.
he could be quite upset. I mean, I'm not lying. Do I need to-
Well, don't say anything.
I'm missing information.
Let me text you. This is our version of a whisper.
Yeah.
How did he find out then?
I don't know.
He wasn't with you during this discussion?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got a room here. We went upstairs so no one could hear us. Don't want anyone. There were Vastani here last night. If we just say,
Did we all have separate rooms when we slept?
I think that they're 2 bedrooms. So we.
I never went into your guys' room.
I assume that like Ari's in here, Seymour's in here. Or, sorry,
It's
you
not.
can't
Yeah,
even see that.
Whatever. It's all I need to know is that Ira wasn't in the
Ari's
same
in
room
here,
with both of them.
Seymour's in here, and Ira's in
I
here.
just need to know that Ira wasn't in the same room.
we
as-
went into your room to talk last night.
No, we didn't.
I told you it wasn't him.
What?
You don't remember the conversation we had last night?
No, I walked in and we played music, and then I went to sleep.
Roll insight on that.
Roll insight.
Can I roll insight
13.
on him?
Roll insight.
13's not.
Of
Natural
course.
Insight.
Yeah.
Insight.
Get out
Of
of here,
course,
people.
of course,
Would you
Ari
get-
would be the one to know
Natural
Ira the
20?
best.
Natural 20. What did you get on yours?
13, but I was rolling it on him.
13 on Ira. Ira, you rolled it on.
I didn't
You
realize
didn't
it.
roll? Okay, so you're inciting Ira with a natural
Yeah.
20.
And I'm saying I have no idea. We walked in, played music, and went to sleep.
He is not lying at all. He is genuinely like he's darting his eyes around. He's like, "Am I lying?" Like he you can tell he's second guessing himself, and you're like, "Oh no, you wouldn't just lie about this." Tallman, also on Ira, you can kind of not the level of detail that Ari can, but he's being genuine. He has no reason to lie about anything like that.
I apologize for my accusations. But Godfrey is no longer my ally.
I'm still very confused. What happened?
After you said I just go. Fuck. Someone impersonated you.
Yes.
Hmm.
Strahd can't get into Krezk. I'm sure he can get people in here though.
So you think Strahd was me?
I mean,
Or someone?
someone. There might be shapeshifters here as well.
What are you
There's
talking
great
about?
magic. We had a very long conversation last night. Ira brought up a lot of points to lead us that you are our enemy. We decided we would wait and see if anything came up. We don't want to just, we want to all see with our own eyes to know if we should distrust you. So we were going to wait. But now everything that Ira told us is, a lie. Wasn't even Ira speaking.
You should know that I have been as honest as I can. It is part of my oath. If I break it, I lose who I am. So if I lied to you, that wouldn't be me.
Why do you keep the werewolf?
It's a new path open to me. Something that resonates with myself, and I feel as though I have to see it through.
Okay.
Has no connection to Strahd, but it seems at its very core to grant me abilities. And I have added to my oath that I will avenge my fallen allies and defeat Strahd. Any means that give me an edge against him are ones I'm willing to accept, as long as they are not purely evil.
So, what does this mean in the future then? If he can just impersonate any of us, we can't.
Need to come up with a way of knowing who's who.
Yeah, we can't leave each other's sight until we have a way to tell.
First off, we need to make sure we're in a place more isolated to discuss this.
I've said all that I can for now. I'm not a liar.
Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, holy fuck, I have a... That's right, I have a luck stone.
It's an 18.
16.
Wait, how many levels into Paladin are you?
10.
10?
Oh yeah, do we have the bonus?
Do we
for
get
you?
the... Are you 6 levels?
7.
You're 7?
6.
We would all get a +3 to that also from Tallman's
13.
13,
Paladins.
9. Okay.
I'm forgetting that, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
So yeah,
I
19.
Like that's a 21 for me because Tallman's +3 or
Yeah, you guys continue your conversation.
What are we going to do today?
We're going to find the elves.
I think that was the plan, wasn't it?
Okay.
Just try not to leave each other's sight.
We should get back to Krezk and speak about this. It's
Yeah.
the only place
Don't
we
we
know
have a
you.
dress to acquire here?
Yes.
We do, but Krezk is the only place that we know that Strahd can't go.
Don't we have to deliver a
Yes.
dress
The
to
dress is
Krezk?
here in time.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll get
Yeah.
that.
Grab it and go.
We'll speak to the elves.
And what I mean is we need to stay as a group. Like I don't know when I even left you guys. I thought that I
You
just
told us you were going to go upstairs to get a room,
that was it.
and then you came back downstairs, and you said you needed to speak to us.
I do remember coming back down.
You came back down later again, and wait, no, you left. Can't really remember.
I
No.
do have a request then.
Okay.
If someone is in need of protection that is not with us, it is my desire to protect them. I suggest you accompany me if you do not trust me.
Until we have a way to know who is who, it's best for us to stick together.
I think we're heading out to a dress shop.
Okay.
Wait, no, we have to steal a dress, actually.
We needed a very specific
From
dress.
the Burgomaster's
Wife.
wife, right?
The
Yeah.
burglar master.
The burglar master.
Burglar master.
It's a good
It's better
thing
than
we have
Burgomaster.
good thing
Burgomeister, I believe.
we have
Meister.
someone whose specialty that is.
Burgomeister.
3 of us. That's
Yeah,
two specialty
sure.
that is.
Let me get the map of Vallaki real fast.
No, going to try to swing down on a few ropes tied together into a different house.
That
Have we
worked.
have we ever seen this? Is it Burgomaster?
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 Meister?
Burgomaster.
Burgomaster.
It literally is almost pronounced like Burgomaster.
Have we ever seen him?
No, you
Oh,
guys have
okay.
spent no more than a day or two in Vallaki. You don't know much about it. Here is the town of Vallaki.
Is an inn a residence?
Sure is.
Technically, yeah.
Why?
We need to kill the inn master. Because Strahd was invited.
What?
Can't.
Yeah.
Here's
Guards
Vallaki.
can't enter residence.
You
We
guys
don't know
are
that it's
currently
Yeah,
in
Strahd.
N1
In
is
one.
where the Blue Water Inn is, and like the city music.
Nate.
What a dumb name.
9.
9.
Nine.
You're hitting the quality
I am.
right here.
It's
yeah.
like
you're at the top of that
Top
tree.
of the world right now.
Okay.
Should start my own comedy special on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
You guys make your way out into the town of Vallaki. There are a lot of different places here to go about from what you can see on your eyeballs. If you would like to, do you guys want to just peruse and walk around and get a sense of everything?
Yeah,
Sure.
because we've only been
Sure.
to
Okay.
like that part
So
of it.
I'll explain where everything is. First of all, the town is, guarded by just wooden stakes essentially, and it's pretty small. That's the
Oh
The
yeah,
little
that's
thing
their
down there.
wall. That's their wall.
Yeah,
I was using N1 as a location because that's where we
We're
are.
gonna be walking.
Oh,
through the
sorry.
town.
Yeah.
that's their wall essentially. That's to Lake Zarevich up there. These are all forests around, and down here is the key on how big it is. It's not that big.
The entire city itself is about a mile long
Yeah,
and
so
about 2,000 feet tall.
take you 15 minutes to walk across the entire thing. It's very small.
This music is kind of nostalgic.
I know, right?
It's Oblivion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm glad you noticed.
Oh, it's the fucking loading screen.
Yeah. Oh, now I'll play Oblivion.
Me too. I was thinking about like playing Skyrim again. 'Cause I played Subnautica.
Do it.
The game's so much fun, but like if you can't play it again.
Yeah.
Did you finish the
So,
book?
oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You guys are not at N1. N1 is, you guys begin. Let me just. N2 is the Blue Water Inn. So you guys are more or less in the middle of the town.
That makes more sense.
As you begin to cruise along, you make your way over to N1. N1 is a church, St. Andrew's Church. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves. Continue walking around. N3 is...
So we're spending a
The-
healthy hour or two. Just
Yeah, about a good hour.
Okay.
This is the Burgomaster's mansion. Very clear.
And
This
three.
mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double entrance door.
Nice.
This is his house.
I don't know what's nice is
Yeah,
directed
seven,
at
yeah.
him or
You guys head over to N7.
because this is pretty good.
This cramped
I'm
shop.
playing on an intelligence of 8. His memory's terrible, so I'm not retaining this.
This cramped shop has a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, with a bee engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two arched, lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see jumbled displays of toys and hanging
Yep.
placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinksy."
What the fuck?
And above is a sign above the store as well, and it says Blinksy Toys.
It's
Yep.
D6.
You guys heading over
I just
to
better have
N8.
lunch.
N8 is the town square. The shops and homes that enclose this town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. At the north end of the square stands a row of stocks. Locked in are several men, women, and children wearing crude plaster donkey heads.
Alive?
Yeah, stocks. Stocks are the things that
Yeah.
you like.
Yeah,
you
no, I
hang
know.
up- Yep.
No, stop.
There are about a few women, children, men, and they are wearing plaster donkey heads. In the center of the square, peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west. All around the square are posted proclamations. Come one, come all, the greatest celebration of the year, Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required, pikes will be provided, all will be well. The Baron.
You know what we need is like the warmongers little stakes with like the crescent at the end. We
Yeah.
just push around.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm wrong.
We should-
That is not correct.
That'd be really cool.
I can't reach that far.
What is the town square then?
On top, right next to that poster is a much newer, fresher poster. It looks like that poster has not been taken down, and the next one is just plastered right next to it. And it says, "Come one, come all, the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun. Attendance and a children required, rain or shine, all will be well. The Baron." And it has a date. You look down. The date's today.
Oh,
I'll go over
It
to.
says a child is required.
Attendance and children required.
I think
It
it
just means
I think it just
Okay,
means
bring
you have
your
to bring your children.
I'm gonna. Nice.
You need a child to come.
Sorry. Like that first violin note, I immediately thought the theophany or theopany. I don't know, the Zelda reorchestrated
Oh.
Majora's Mask, because that would be really good.
Oh yeah. Oh, man, yeah.
I'm gonna go over to one of the civilians walking around.
Okay, yeah, you find this old, haggard, looking middle-aged man getting some water out of the center well. He looks very tired. His eyes are kind of sunken in. He looks up.
Can I ask what they're
Or
guilty of? And I'll gesture to the stocks.
The Baron puts him in them.
And that doesn't answer my question.
I think it's because they're not being happy.
Okay. Are Are the stocks like within speaking, like comfortable speaking range?
Yeah, but
Are
it's
they,
a
like, on
big, it's a
fucking
big
pedestal?
open city square though.
Mm.
So like, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
There's people walking around, and they're kind of in the center of it. So yeah, you could look up to them and talk to them.
Yeah, I'll head over. If
I don't mind.
like I'll look at
We-
everyone
I'm
and see if they're okay with that.
Well, I'm following you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Instead of one of those
Like, annoyed eyes everywhere.
one of
Stop
those
helping people. you
generals
bastard.
things. I'm just gonna get one, like the T-Rex that bites.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Get set up like a fucking arcade claw hand. Just go over like the whole rail.
Takes so much
3D
time
printer
to
kind
of
move
thing.
Yeah.
everything.
It'd be like, like what?
Rig it to where it doesn't work.
All right, you go over to them.
Well, I'm following.
'Kay.
I assume
There are
I don't know.
3 men,
I
2
guess I'll
women,
follow.
and 2 boys.
I'll keep a little bit behind, but I'll be like next to.
Go over to one of the women.
Okay.
Hello.
Um,
Can you speak? I mean you no harm.
You look to your right, and you can see approaching you are what look like 2 guards. Kind of see what you're doing, and they kind of make their way over. And they, hey, back off! Don't talk to them.
Why are these people in stocks?
Well, they're arrested for malicious unhappiness.
Wait,
Their
what?
exact crimes are, well, not to be public.
I'm sorry. Did you say malicious unhappiness?
Yes. so
That's a
the Baron's
crime?
orders.
if they become happy again, are they free?
Maybe,
Ah, okay.
but it's not my call. It's the
The
Baron's.
Barons.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That'd be so good. Just cast that spell on everybody.
It's not that they were being unhappy, it's that they were spreading unhappiness.
Mm.
They were trying to bring the town down, you know, further into Strahd's grasp.
If we have the right to question them so that we ourselves are not eventually guilty of this crime.
You can't talk to them. I have orders above from the Baron and Isaac, and if Isaac catches you doing this, well, I might just exile you from Vallaki. Just don't get in trouble.
Who is Isaac?
Isaac? He's the head guard.
And where is the Baron?
Where's the
We
Baron?
just walked by his house.
I don't know.
It's M3.
Oh, wait. I thought we walked by the Burgomaster's house.
That
It's the
is.
same thing.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Burgomaster and mayor.
I don't know why they do both.
Burgomaster is like a German or Germanic
They're
term,
just
I
different
guess.
names. Yep.
Yeah.
The Baron and Burgomaster are the same thing.
Got it.
Sorry.
It's alright.
I learned that. Oh, reason.
Could you tell me more about the festival that's happening tonight?
Well, sorry, what?
The festival that's happening tonight.
Yeah, that's today. It's in a few hours.
Could,
Yeah,
could
but-
you tell me what it is?
Yeah. What is it exactly? We're new
It's
to-
the Festival of the Blazing Sun. I think there's going to be a parade, and a carriage, and they're gonna light a big ball on fire to be like the sun. And he
Okay.
looks up, although it looks kind of rainy.
Hmm.
It's very unusual.
Why?
Never mind.
Sarcasm.
Oh. Well, all will be well.
Alright, arrest that
And he
guy
walks
for
away.
unhappiness.
He laughed at my joke. He should die.
Spreading unhappiness.
So should we wait until the
Dude.
festival happens to break into
They
the
added
house?
so much to Hero Forge.
That would be a good
That's
cover.
cool.
You can do lizard folk like body types now. You can add like fins on the sides. Like if Tyler want to make Atlantica.
Shut up, we're not sponsored!
Let's sponsor.
It's cool.
Oh, they don't do that. They only do free merch.
Yeah.
So,
Should we wait until the festival happens to sneak into their house?
Yes, I think we should.
why would we sneak in?
So we need to take a dress from their house.
Because we would like to maintain entrance into the city as well.
We could simply confront them directly. If we stated our case well enough, I believe they would understand.
I don't know how that will go if we're talking to a guy that has people arrested because they're unhappy.
It's a piece of clothing.
Yes. That's her wedding dress. It probably makes her very happy.
You're expecting this man to
Wedding
be...
dress.
Yes, that's what the man wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Although, if
That I was not
if
aware
I
of.
tell them that it could save, if we tell them they could save Krezk from Strahd, maybe they would relent.
I don't think this man will be reasonable.
If you look at the ceremony that they're practicing now, I don't believe that they have faith in adventurers anymore.
It's true. Of course, I could always just go as Strahd and tell him that I'll leave the city alone if he gives me the dress.
He's not welcome here.
We don't know that. I'm not gonna say those words, but
If you do
I
plan
don't
on
wanna-
stealing this woman's dress, I can't involve myself.
That's fine.
I'll stay within sight, though, for your protection.
Stealing is a boundary for you?
Yes, it's a very common boundary.
Interesting.
It's against the law. In other nations, as well as Barovia.
Well, in this city, I believe werewolf is against the law.
I believe there's a bias, a very respectful and well-earned bias, against the native werewolves. Lycanthropy itself is a disease, and individuals deal with it differently.
I don't mean to offend, I'm just curious where your boundaries are. I agree with the fact that you use werewolf and lycanthropy to do good, but you won't steal for the greater good.
Do you want me to recite my oaths to you?
Another time.
Very well.
Sorry, I just really imagined your oath's like a Bible. He's like,
Chapter 1. I
Matthew
will not
21:6. And you like start just reading text. You're like, dude, okay, not now.
Here is the Sermon on the Mount.
May you come here real quick?
What?
Because you won't be with us when we initiate this heist. So,
I was saying that I will remain within eyesight, to the best of my abilities.
We've got this.
If I see another of myself approaching you, I will intervene.
it's pretty fair.
can I try something real quick?
Sure.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and slice along my pinky.
Okay.
Okay,
Enough to draw blood.
Oh, definitely.
Alright, you don't take a point of damage.
I want to see if I can shapeshift it away.
Give me a second.
Clever.
Because I know you had scars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they stay?
That was my face,
That
yeah.
one stays. Okay.
One stays. But that's easy to replicate.
I have actually familiarized myself with a school of magic that allows me to cultivate the truth. I'm not sure if he's powerful enough to resist it, but the rest of you won't be.
Resist what?
A spell that makes the truth very apparent. Hopefully that will cool our discomfort
Will
with
you
one
also
another.
have to speak the truth?
Of course.
Okay.
It's in my oath.
It's up to you whether or not this works. I can read it to you too if you need.
I got it.
Okay.
So our plan... Were we considering confronting them at all, or were we just straight up fucking stealing it? That's right, she wouldn't wear it.
Huh?
So... And he's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Throwing carnivals where he burns an effigy and puts donkey faces on people.
Because they're unhappy.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Okay, so what happens is you cut your pinky, and the music's too epic.
Yeah, it really is.
Pinky slice.
You
Isn't it supposed to be
you
dark?
cut your pinky a little bit.
No. Full slice along.
Oh, like all
Yeah,
the way
Like
up.
fucking Game of Thrones.
Jeez.
style.
Okay, and it begins to kind of pool and bleed, and you focus, and you can like change the color, not of the blood or anything, but like attempting to move it around. And it's the only area that you can't seem to control and change the way it looks.
Alright. Fair enough. I would like to mark us all.
With a
You're
scar.
taking, oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
I cut her pinky.
can't change it.
And I asked you in Goblin, did that hurt?
Yeah.
What's the purpose of this?
Well, two things. One, to mark us. Second, speak to her in Goblin, because I'm assuming if anyone impersonates her, they won't know Goblin as well.
Couldn't we simply do that with a non-injuring marker?
I guess. But this is more permanent. Even we can't change away from our scars.
Very well.
That was like really deep for some reason.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Even we can't change away from our scars. It was like,
I
whoa!
You know, I don't need to cut this for you. You guys know how they cut. But
I don't think I have a dagger. I have a bunch of big ass polearm.
Yeah, I
would you
think
like
you're
a dagger?
I think you're the only one with a dagger.
Yeah.
I'm the only.
Yeah.
You have daggers.
He has
With a
daggers,
trident, just like whip off my pinky.
huh? You might have a dagger. I do.
Yeah, hold on.
Alright, I cut your pinky.
All right.
All our constitution
Ira, you do it?
saves are made
Yeah.
with a
Oh my
bone
god,
bumper.
that's like perfect.
None of you take damage. It hurts a little bit, but it'll heal in due time.
We have to wait until the festival starts.
Are you guys gonna check out any more of Vallaki?
Sure, what's-
Yeah, since we have time.
Yeah, let's go to the other
Oh,
place.
Where are you headed?
9-4 or 9-4.
N4.
N4.
N4 is.
I have nothing to bandage this wound. I might cut. I have common clothes.
Just
so
lick
I'll
it.
cut a bit of that, wrap it around, and then put
Good
my
dog.
collar back on.
I mean, if you'll want to, you can also expend a lay on hands point and just be like, boop.
That might seal the wound.
No, it won't.
Oh.
Cure wounds won't seal scars. What cure wounds and other healing spells like that do are they just accelerate the healing
Yeah.
process.
Um,
A spell like restoration, like reviving your body back to life, or something that reconstructs something that can bring back dead cells.
I will expend 4 points of that.
Okay, got it.
Actually, I can't because I did not take a long rest.
That's right.
So I will do nothing, and we will weep with our.
You
pinkies.
head over to N4 and you see this big old house that seems disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables. I don't know what those are.
Gabble.
Gables? Furrowed gables.
How's it spelled?
Yeah.
Gables are.
Gables.
Gables are like the roof slope. It's like.
Oh, kind of like a patio covering.
Yes.
Not
It's more.
that.
It's like. It's basically just this. I forget. It has a more. My hands are.
A slouching roof hangs over with
It's the
furrowed
gable.
gables. A moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it has become.
Wow.
Poetic.
Sorry, it's weird because a gable. You know when you fucking draw a house as a kid, it's like that triangle, and then you put the roof on it.
Yep.
The triangle of the house that is covered by the roof, like that's what a gable is.
Oh.
It's the triangle top of a wall.
Describe that.
Oh, interesting.
It's really weird.
I'm sorry, which
Yeah.
location was that?
Doesn't
This
matter.
is N4.
Yeah,
N4?
this is his house.
It just looks like a really
N4?
N4.
We went to N3 and you described it as his house.
Yeah, we're going to the other places.
This is
Oh, okay. Sorry,
This is-
I feel like it.
this is
Dumbass
Wachter
because I am.
House. It's a completely different place.
The what?
This is called Wachter House.
Walter.
Wachter.
Walter.
WACHTERHAUS.
It's very German.
Wachter House.
Wachter House.
Sad house, walked a house.
It's
Yeah,
basically
destroyed
just
you.
a sad looking house.
So perfect.
N6.
N6.
All right.
N6.
Wow, we really fucking took a detour. Good thing I have military
This
arms.
uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
Coffin shop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. For all the people they killed.
You must be doing really bad.
And
business right
N5.
N5.
I'm surprised how like the mortality versus fertility rate works in Barovia.
I know, right?
Do people ever fuck? Like they're so sad.
The whole.
I would imagine it would
Yeah.
be as an escape, not necessarily.
That's fair.
This large stockyard has several locked sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. A wooden sign above the front gate reads, Arasek Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon. Its colorful paint peeling off, faded lettering on its side spell out the words, Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy padlock secures the back door.
Carnival.
Do they have a cattle farm?
Huh?
Do they have a cattle farm? It's probably not described. But,
Probably.
okay.
Yeah, they would.
So,
That's in town too. That's kind of weird.
so
No,
you-
because
can't
they're
have the
protecting it
wolves,
from
yeah.
the. Yeah.
Keep it outside for the wolves.
No, yeah, absolutely.
just so you know, because I'm tired of now that you can show us this and we can find what each area is. I'm writing it down in
Awesome.
my notes.
Yeah.
Very,
Very cool.
very well articulated.
Like I said, this table's a game changer. It makes
And
everything so much easier.
So now it's like, oh, let's go. Where was that? Oh, I have it N1 through N9 right here in my notes.
Yeah.
So we can just go to
There
it.
you go.
I did that for something else.
You guys, Tim is our sponsor today.
Yeah.
Please stop. People. Oh no, we're not going to
Stop
N9.
it.
Do
Yeah, that's weird.
people have to have sex? Because that one kid, that one guy. Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
were
no,
shaking your
people
head. No,
have
I
sex.
wasn't sure.
Yeah.
No, totally.
So
But you're
There's
right.
like a
I
lot
mean,
of
people are
genre.
freaking sad. Sometimes they
I
just don't find
I
love.
was looking just at the pre-made outfits and I found this.
I don't
It's
want to go any
essentially
further than that, but like sometimes
So,
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
Well, this fun Barovian lore, the souls can't leave. So
Mhm.
there's already a population issue, and people die, and their souls can't go anywhere. So as
Yeah.
soon as somebody's born, their people go in
Oh.
to the babies.
Oh,
Reincarnation.
that's cool.
Sort of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Why
what
it
happened
is.
with Irina.
Oh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so
Possibly Strahd.
so it's like constantly almost the same people, but sometimes there's population issues like in Barovia, the village of Barovia, where there aren't any souls and people are born without souls, because there's too many babies being born and not enough people dying, and so there's no soul to come into the body. So there's just these empty husks of people who just do things and they don't have souls.
Wow, just like most working
Yikes.
Americans.
So,
Like it explicitly describes to me in the book when there are certain NPCs that don't have souls. It's super creepy when I'm reading it. Like this guy has no soul. It's like but like yeah,
cool.
there's so much behind the scene background work that Curse of Strahd does to present it to you guys. It's such a good adventure. Okay, sorry. What are you guys doing?
Well, we're just going around town, and that's it.
And you
Unless
go
we
through
want to
everything.
go.
What are you guys gonna do?
Swap
You're
and
currently
swap
at the
around.
stockyard. There's the carnival wagon right in front of you.
Carnival wagon?
It's a carnival
yeah,
wagon.
Carnival wagon.
Looks like-
Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
Yep, looks like that.
Is there a significance?
That is new to me.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
So looks like it's
I don't
pulled
think-
up though. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, I don't think we really have time to go down to talk to the elves before the festival starts.
We should probably scout out the Baron's house, anyways.
Yeah.
Let's go scout it out.
Let's get at the Baron's house.
Yep.
All right, you make your way over to the Baron's house.
I'm actually gonna take a paper bird out,
Okay.
and send a message to
Haven't
the
suffered a little exhaustion.
No, you have to make a save.
the
but not
abbot.
Oh, okay.
yet. Say again.
I'm gonna send a message to the abbot.
Okay.
Because it's been past 3 days, right?
This is the third day.
This is the third day. This is the adventuring party you spoke to before. We had trouble on the roads. We are in Vallaki getting the dress.
Then
See you soon.
you gave me multiple paper birds, right? I have two, so I'll pull one
Sure.
up if we want him to respond.
Put 'em together.
Flies off.
Tack one onto the other like two flies. There we go.
Side note: can I start making an invention that is a paper bird that can both send it and then
Yeah, that
receive?
seems really inconvenient.
I mean, I don't know.
It's like proprietary Harper stuff. It's like apple to apple.
They won't let me
Yeah.
advance their product. I work for them though. I'll just-
It's proprietary. Okay, you can do it, but you have to start ground up.
It'd be a game changer for them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa, responses?
We're heading to N1.
Okay.
I didn't even think
The
of
thing with the
that.
Harpers is that everybody just has them anyways, so and they only send them to their friends.
Hey, would this be none?
Hmm?
Would this be
Yeah,
none?
none.
None.
Yeah.
All right. you head over to N1. You see the Church of St. Angel.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
no,
N3
sorry,
is
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I
back over
lied.
to
Yeah.
N3.
How am I remembering this?
And N3 is the Burgomaster's mansion. Yep.
I'd like to stake it out.
Stake it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I start walking towards the chapel, and Ari's like, "Where are you going, man?"
You wanna try it,
You
sure.
guys.
Have you found a god?
So there's. I would show you the map, but I can't because spoiler stuff.
Spoiler stuff.
Oh, I should find ways to cover it up.
Strahd's just in there, like lounging.
With his
Yeah,
glass
his
of
glass of-
nondescript
Liquid.
Costco fluid.
Costco blue. 2-gallon thing of blood. When you guys are on the ground floor, there's garden. So you're on the road, and you can see it. If you're heading this way,
West.
there's the front door facing the road, and it's pretty wide. And as you walk your way around it, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 windows on its southern side.
Okay.
The front door faces east.
Okay.
And there are 4 windows on its southern side that are sorry, let me do this again. There are 3 stories. There's an attic and a roof.
Okay.
There's an upper floor, and then there's the ground floor. On the ground floor, on the southern side, are 4 windows.
Okay.
Around the back, you can see gardens.
Okay.
And there's an entrance in the back as well.
There's not a map.
There is a
There
map,
is,
but
it has
it's
spoilers.
I
Oh,
don't want
okay.
you guys to be able to see inside of it. There is also 4 windows on the southern side on the second floor as well.
Okay.
On the northern side of the mansion, there is 2 windows on the ground floor and 1 window on the upper floor. There is also another back window on the western side on the upper floor.
Okay.
And a window on the right above the entrance.
Wait, how many windows are on the back?
On the back, there are 1 on the ground floor and 1 on the upper floor.
And then there's a door in the back, right?
Mhm.
There's a door in the back as well.
Is there? There's a door on the north side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On the north side, no. On the west, on the east is the main entrance.
Yes.
There's no doors on the north side.
Okay.
There
You
are
said,
only
you said
2
there was a door on the
entrances.
back side, which is I'm
Is the
assuming that's
west
the west side. Okay. And there's nothing on the south side. No door. On the
Nothing.
south. Interesting. All right.
You can tell there's an attic.
Yeah.
Oh, and oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. There's also a window to the attic on the west side, and 2 windows to the attic on the east side.
Do they look openable,
Let me check.
or do I need to roll for that?
No, sometimes they're leaded, and you can open them. Sometimes they're not.
Topical question. Do you guys think that Strahd gets his blood from Cisco or Kirkland?
I think he gets it from Krogan's.
Jacob, this adds so much to my ability.
It's
to
in
take
Oregon.
notes.
Dude, that's great.
That's
I'm
very
so happy.
specific. I don't
Um,
believe that Barovia is in Oregon.
But it's pine trees.
Shit, you're right. Oregon's the only place that has pine trees.
No. It's just more than
I get what you mean. Yeah.
California or whatever.
I will say they are leaded, and you can open them.
Cool. That makes an easy entrance.
I would say that they can lock from the inside, though.
Okay.
You could possibly open them with these tools.
Shit, I don't have any of those.
Hey, hi. Hey there.
So
And I can do it from a range too.
Are there
I
any
have a few
witnesses?
questions.
There
Yeah.
are.
That's not actually what I meant. I meant like, are there people in the house that we can see through the windows?
Like guards.
Oh, in the house.
Yeah, and guards. Guards.
You're gonna look through the windows. Make a perception check.
And
Hey, someone wanna roll this? Just in case.
yeah, I'll help you look.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, cool.
Do I
I got
need?
a 6.
6.
But
I meant like roll as well.
Oh, okay. Can I look? Can I like go around to a different side and look into?
Yeah.
And I'll look through the.
Can I look? Can I try to be stealthy?
You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, hi.
You got a 6 too?
Yeah. No, I got an natural 20.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I see everything.
Well, I got a 14.
Nice.
Plus 8.
Hey guys, look. It looks like
Oh,
someone dropped a
oh.
crumb of food after dinner last night.
I can tell it was bread and soup.
Maybe a pasta?
A crumb of soup.
Weird.
A crumb of soup?
Crumb of soup.
It sounds like it could be a soup type. Crumb of soup.
Crumb of soup.
Campbell's crumb of soup.
Ew, Campbell's is the worst soup.
Oh, that's not sorry. I'm gonna adjust this real quick.
You're
Looks like
fine.
I'm leaning
Oh, you
forward.
ruined everything. You ruined everything.
I'm
Why'd
leaning
you do
forward a
that?
bit more. Oh gosh.
I'm just kidding.
You
I'm
can
just
actually
kidding.
really see it though.
No, you're fine. You're good.
It's pretty in there.
You're alright.
Yeah, look at this one. Jacob doesn't really care anymore.
There's also a camera in shot.
Alright.
It's zoomed out. You can zoom it in.
I don't know how to do that yet, so
Yes, you
enjoy
do. I
it.
taught you.
Is it?
The map is loading.
Okay.
Can I also roll? I want to try to be stealthy while I'm looking in these.
Yes, roll
windows.
stealth.
You know I should do that too.
Alright, so you're rolling perception. Which side are you going on, Ira?
I'll do it from the back.
So
and
the
I
back-
rolled that natural 20 on my perception for it.
Okay.
And to do it stealthily, I got a 13.
A 13.
I rolled a natural 1 on my stealth. Just so you. So you
Okay, and where are you observing from?
know. This little like courtyard on the south side.
Okay.
Did I say south? I mean, whatever the back is. Back is east.
The back
West.
is the west.
West,
Then
that
I
would be
will
west.
The west side?
on the north
Yeah,
side.
the west side story.
Did I mess everything up by saying I was going south?
On the bottom floor,
No.
through the window, you can see a
I was gonna
kitchen.
go
Okay.
back.
There's nobody in it.
Is there a crumb?
There's a crumb on the floor. It was from a piece of bread.
Some soup.
There is another window on the west side. There are 3 windows. On the second window, it's difficult to see because of your perspective.
Wait, are there 3 windows or 4 windows?
There's 3, one on each level. And they're kind
Oh.
of staggered a bit. On the second level, and it's difficult to see due to your perspective, but it looks like a master bedroom.
Ooh.
And then on the attic, it is almost impossible to see what's in there. It looks like a dark, dark attic room.
Do I see anything?
What'd you get in your perception?
14.
And which side are you checking?
The north side.
North side? Yep, there are 3 total windows, 2 on the ground floor. The 2 on the ground floor you can see as you look in. You see on the left side of you a den,
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone in there?
nope. And on the right side, there is what looks like some quarters,
Mm-hmm.
and there is 2 people in there.
What are they dressed in?
One looks like a maid, one looks like a cook.
Okay.
And they're just kind of sitting there, kind of getting dressed, getting ready, doing different
Alright.
things.
Back up. Don't want to.
And Seymour, where were you trying to look?
Through the south.
The south side?
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 6 on perception.
Cool. You look and you squint. Like, you cannot see in there. You've seen one window,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on the ground floor. And you can see it's all the leftmost window. And you can see tables. And on the other room, there's another table. There's tables in those rooms.
Okay. And then I sneeze really loudly.
Achoo! Choo, choo,
Bless
choo.
you.
Nothing else happens?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm getting the map for you guys right now.
I think. Yeah, that's basically all I want to know. No guards?
Doesn't look like there's any guards.
Alright. What did you find?
I found tables. Mm-hmm.
Ira, did you find anything?
I think master bedroom,
Master bedroom. Dressing
kitchen,
in there.
first floor.
There are 2 people that I saw 2 people in there.
Inside?
Yeah, maid and a cook.
Mm. Hopefully. Where was the bedroom?
The second floor
Second
to the
floor.
west.
Just ignore the rooms that you can currently
And-
see.
Okay. Oh.
So the one that I saw, Jacob. So I was over here, right? No, I was over here.
On this side. Ground floor side.
You might need to zoom it out a little because this isn't a full. I can't see the full.
Hang on. Wait.
I'm fine with it being improperly sized until we get into combat, and you can zoom it in for
Oh,
combat
yeah,
and
true.
zoom it back out. So I was back here, so I saw kitchen,
Yes.
master bedroom.
No, there's no window there. There's
Sorry,
a window.
here, master bedroom, and then I couldn't see what was in
Yeah,
the attic.
correct.
So,
I could get us into the bedroom.
I think the dress is either in the bedroom or the attic.
yes, and if the people, the servants that are here, they are on the first
They're
floor,
on the first floor.
Then-
They're in a bedroom of some sort.
can likely enter from the roof
Well,
Get
we
in.
could enter straight from the bedroom.
or from the that works too.
I can unlock the window from down here, and then we can
Hoist each other up.
toss my grappled rope and
Alright.
climb away. Do you guys want to keep watch?
You guys do this.
Do there seem to be people over here, or does everyone seem like they've
Doesn't look like
congregated?
there's a lot of people over here.
Everyone seems to have congregated for the festival.
You look over, and yeah, it looks like the festival's about to get started.
Where are we entering from?
Master bedroom. I can
Can you
open the window.
show it to me, please? That one. Okay. I'm going to cast Faithful Hound right next under the window.
Awesome! Yeah! Right under the window?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, you're planning if anybody runs by that window?
Yeah, I mean it has a 30-foot range, so it's basically just like if anyone starts coming in our way, and I don't notice
it's within 30 feet.
It's when a small or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it, without first speaking the password that you specify.
It barks.
Barks.
That's awesome! Very cool. You put the hound down. And this little doggy, what kind of dog is it?
It's wolf.
It's a wolf?
Yeah.
Looks up at you.
What's the password?
Arf, 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 arf.
They can't hear it. So, praise be to the Duck King.
Praise be to the Duck King.
Arf,
Praise be to
arf,
the Duck
arf.
Leave it there. I can still.
But I can't tell if it's actually doing that or not.
You guys can't see the hound.
I know, but if it's actually doing that, that's important for Tim to know.
Huh? Oh, no. It was just looking at him.
Okay,
No,
'cause if
it's sitting there quietly.
Because if the range is 30 feet and he casted it here, if there's anyone within 30 feet of it,
Yeah.
then it
no,
would be barking
inside
for
the
him.
house. He's saying if there is anyone inside the house that's also within 30
That's
feet.
true. I didn't think of
and it
that.
would be barking for Tim.
I will stay
So
here.
you're
That's
doing
why I
it-
didn't know if what you were doing
You're
was
doing it on the
serious
ground
enough.
floor, though. So you're doing it like...
Are you doing it on the ground
You're
floor
doing it
or
like
on the
right
second
here.
floor?
Can I cast it to be?
Oh, you wanted to go up?
No, I'm asking like is
It wants
that
to
a
be
possibility where I can just have it be like
Floating in the air? What does
I
it
don't
say?
think so.
What's the range on the spell?
The range is 30.
It says pick a point or something like
You
that.
conjure a phantom watchdog in an unoccupied space that you can see within range, where it
Unoccupied
remains for the duration until you dismiss it. As an
It just
action
says a
until you move on
space,
to it.
not that it has to be on the ground.
I guess you could float it.
Alright, it's sitting on like basically underneath the window, so that it's partway between the first floor and the second
Just-
floor.
It's like stealth dog, like holding on to this.
Yeah.
It's like a witcher bug, where
Okay.
you just look up and there's just something on the
Um,
building, and you're like, wait, what?
and-
Roach is just up there.
Yeah.
So it...
And we set the code, so you know that if
Yeah.
it starts barking, it's not us.
It's barking.
Mhm.
Alright, it's not safe to go in yet. My dog is barking at something. I'm going to stay here though, while you guys go in.
Okay.
Luck does
That
not
works.
seem to be on my side today
Um,
for stealth.
I'll pull out my thieves' tools, do my normal thing.
Put your mini down so I can size it correctly. Is that perfect?
That's perfect.
All right. And what do you thieves
So
choosing?
I'd be here.
'Kay.
How high up is that? Surely it's not 30 feet.
10 feet.
I'll pull out my thieves' tools, and then is there anything I can like hide?
Oh no, not 10 feet. It'd be like 15.
Okay.
No, because you have the first floor, which is this is like 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
10 feet. Then you've got an extra
3 or
one,
4 feet.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's about 15 feet.
Okay. And is there anywhere like bushes or something I can hide in?
Yeah, there's gardens right there. You're really right there.
Oh, cool. I'll
Yeah.
stealth.
Yeah, we'll just all hide in the
I'll
gardens.
stealth.
All right, put your minis down.
I would like to transform into a crazy homeless man.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So I got a
Look at the
20. I
strawberries.
got a 22 to my stealth.
22 to your stealth.
To my
Perfect.
stealth.
Your stealth.
And then I pull out my thieves tools,
and you just mage hand distance.
and I make the mage hand invisible because I can do that.
Wow,
And-
awesome. So floating thieves tools.
Yep. And I'm gonna try to pick the lock, and I can make a second stealth check for my mage hand to try to do it quietly.
Okay.
So
roll.
I'll do that.
Do we all need to roll stealth checks or no?
If you're stealthing.
Yes, I'd like to.
I got a 21 on my stealth check for my thieves tools, for my mage hand.
You're
I can make a second stealth check for my mage hand to do it quietly.
got it. Perfect.
And then my thieves tools check
Arcane tricksters are awesome.
is, and then my thieves tools check is a 22. So 21 to my thieves tools
It
stealth,
takes you a good
22 to my.
minute or two to slowly kind of unlock this door, this window, and eventually you get the right tool. Well, at one point you're like, you have to bring it back, get your other tool, bring it in, and and you very quietly kind of throw the latch up on the other side, and then you pry it open, and now it's enough for your fingers need to open it. It's open.
Can my mage hand do it? Or is
Yeah.
it not enough force? Let my mage hand slowly open it.
The windows are now open.
Is this dog still barking?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone come to the window to investigate that a window just opened by itself?
No.
Okay. I'll go first. Alright. I'll go up. Does anywhere that I could easily grab to climb, or do I need to pull out my grapple and rope?
It's a flat wall.
Alright, grapple and rope it is.
All right.
Where
That will.
is Tallman?
Where's Tallman?
He said he would stay where we could see him, so he's probably like.
going to the festival.
No.
Oh no. He's staying near you guys.
He said he would.
He's on the road, probably out on the west side.
He said he would stay as close as he could so that we could still see him.
He's on the road this way.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So you would have disadvantage on attempting to climb it, but with the rope and grapple, I'll let you do a normal check.
Cool.
So
And
you gonna throw it in?
Put the grapple in it.
Roll to throw it.
Well,
Nice.
what type of roll is that?
That would be a dexterity check.
Oh, okay. Maybe not bad then. 10?
Grabs onto the inside and you kind of pull it. It's caught in there, and then you're like, I use my mage hand for that.
Could have.
But Ira wanted to be cool, so and you're
dude.
gonna climb up. Roll athletics.
Thank God. That was almost really bad. That's a 11.
You go over to the side of it, and you start climbing up the wall, and you pull yourself up, and your feet slip for a moment. And you're like, and you hold onto the rope. You kind of turn to one side. You see them watching you. You turn and you kind of like have to shimmy up it as you kind of like swing from side to side, and you get up to the front of it, and you pull yourself up, and you roll in.
You just hear in your head, you looked really funny.
Hey, I made it though. Your turn.
My turn?
Roll athletics.
Um.
Are you kidding me? Already
you
walks
rolled a
over,
20.
and there's almost these little spectral wings that appear behind her as she runs forward, and she pulls herself up, and they almost kind of flap in order for her to get up even further, and she lands in the room.
You know, it's not fair that you're half angel now. And pull the rope up.
Time has faded the grandeur of this master bedroom.
Half.
The furnishings have lost some of their color and splendor. A short pull rope hangs from a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
To the attic?
I'll look out.
Possibly.
Say, should I pull this up? Or-
Yes.
Okay, you're not gonna join?
No.
I'll pull up to that.
Pull up the rope.
Is there a closet in here?
Is there a closet in here?
And I'll close the window.
Doesn't look like it.
There's no like dressers, anything? Somewhere you would store clothing?
Yes. There's a.
No. I'll leave the window cracked open so that his messages can get through.
No.
Because it has to have an open pathway.
I can get through
No.
glass though, can't I?
There are two
Can it?
doors though. There are 3 doors in this room that you can see, and there is a area that goes up towards the trapdoor.
Alright, I'll go through this door here.
Okay.
Try to quietly open it.
Roll stealth.
This one?
Yeah, that one. 14, I think. Yeah.
There's no knob on it. You just have to push it open.
Okay. 14.
Kind of push it open slowly. You peer inside. The room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a guard robe.
Pretty sure glass can get through because it doesn't specify.
I'm gonna
Okay.
message Ira, say, pretty sure I found it, and start to try to take the dress off the mannequin.
Okay, hang on one second.
Want me to check it for traps?
Sure.
I don't think it would be, but it's in here. Oh, it's right here, huh?
I think so.
Okay.
Flash, you could
Sorry.
see what's back.
Yeah, and there's a big old mirror in the room as well. You go over to the gown, and what are you doing?
He's gonna check
Check it
for
for
traps.
traps.
Is my dog still
Make an
working?
investigation check. Yes.
Let's hope that's first floor. I got a 5.
5?
Yeah.
There's no way this could be trapped.
Yeah,
Start taking it.
I didn't think it would be trapped anyways.
Pull off the sleeves, not ripping it,
Yeah.
and you slowly kind of take it off the mannequin, pulling it off. It's very large, and it's going to be really difficult to try to hide this. It's huge. It's a wedding gown.
That is
Mhm.
big.
Hey, Seymour, can you throw your bag of holding up here?
I can try.
Will you mage hand it maybe?
What about?
Yes, that's
wait,
better.
are you telling me?
Hmm?
Are you telling
Yeah,
me?
I'll tell you.
Hey, wait. Drop the rope. Just tie it.
You have mage hand. Why don't we just use that?
Just-
How heavy is
Need
the
it.
bag? Isn't the bag 20 pounds?
Oh yeah, I think it's 15 pounds.
If it's 15 pounds, my mage hand can't carry it.
Oh, okay. Then I'll try and tie it. By the way, dog's still barking, so keep a lookout up there.
Ari, from behind the door that you're currently at right now,
Mhm.
you hear footstep. Walk right past
From
him.
Invisible.
right here.
From right. Where's my mouse?
Oh, there it is.
Uh,
There it is.
From like
I'm-
right here going this way.
Okay, I'm holding the dress and I cast invisibility on myself,
So the dress would go invisible.
Yep.
and I kind of just start walking towards the door to
Walk towards the door.
try to warn Ira without.
You run over. You start tying the bag behind, right up to the rope.
Mhm.
You hear a door opening from behind you.
Just jump.
Yeah, you say that,
Right here.
but I wouldn't think
Both
of that.
doors open at the same time. Out of the one door where Ari was in, nothing comes out, and you hear just jump, and you hear the door shut. The other door opens, and you see a woman stepping inside.
Trump person.
What's the safe?
15.
She steps in, and she at first looks very afraid, and then you turn and you snap at her, and you cast a spell, and she kind of blinks for a moment, and she shakes her head. What are you doing up here?
I'm just leaving. I'm
Looks
sorry.
like a maid.
I should have specified, and I pull out a small bag, and I put out 10 coins. I wanted to treat the Burgomaster to a gift, and I'll leave it on the table.
You could have just come through the front door. She walks over and grabs it.
I
She
wanted
says,
to be a
"Shoot,
surprise."
shoot, shoot!"
All right, I'm sorry. And I'll go out and I'll start shimmying down.
She walks out. She shuts the window. She walks out, and you make your way out.
Are you coming out the window?
Yeah, we're gonna
You
climb
guys
down.
can hear. Wait, how do you get out the window?
You said she closed it, right?
Yep.
What is happening?
What did you get down?
Yeah, I went out and went down.
Well, athletics.
That would be a 10.
10. You're like, all right, see ya. Land on the ground, almost fell, and then it shuts.
Do you not need my bag of holding anymore? Or?
I don't know. Are you alright? Do you need a way out?
Yep.
Alright, give me a second, and I'll
You-
send the mage hand
I'm
up.
just
I'll try
holding
to
like a bundle of
unlock
a
the-
dress.
Roll these tools.
I don't know what happened. She had the dress.
I'll go make a
21.
21.
Distraction if I need to.
I don't think
The
you
window
need
opens.
Catch me. Jump
What?
out.
You hear, "Catch me."
to. I'll put my hands out to catch the invisible object. I will
Make
attempt.
a strength saving throw.
Fuck.
Do I need to roll
Make
anything?
an acrobatics check.
Fucking a save? I
18.
don't think I get bonuses.
Mhm.
Do I? Nope. That would be a 15.
Are you kidding me right now? And you've caught Ari in a wedding gown. How romantic. But she's invisible.
I must have
Uh,
that.
Do you have the
Do I-
gown?
Yep, I do. Hey,
Okay.
Seymour, give me your bag, please.
Okay, I'll
Start shoving the dress into the bag.
You can just see the bag shifting as something's being shoved into it.
And then you like see the dress at the very last second.
At the last second, you just see a flash of white, and it's in there.
Alright, and then I'll dispel.
Sound effects for that.
And I will set you down.
Alright, let's leave. Gather your rope.
dog's gone.
All right, Don's gone.
That was me. Rockstar and Gatorade.
Perfect timing too, dude.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Did you not give me one, Logan?
Get you a what?
A Red Bull?
No, I didn't.
It's cool.
You can have like half of this if you want.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Alright. Maybe when we take a break, a more full break, we can do another run.
Actually, yeah. Pour me some of that.
Take a little bit of this.
Give me it.
Sure.
All right. You guys make your way over to the road, and you see Tallman standing across the road.
Alright, hey,
We did it. Let's get back to.
He just got back from getting groceries. Just kidding.
Let's
Yeah.
get back to Krezk.
I was standing outside.
we do a pretty good job when it comes to improvising.
Thank you.
And I assume you wanted this sauce.
No, thank you. I don't like barbecues. I'm so sorry.
You just eat your chicken nuggets.
I usually eat them with ranch, but
Oh.
I have no problem eating them just by themselves.
I do not purchase
Yeah, neither do I.
Ari, a paper bird comes to you,
Catch it. Unravel it.
and
Or
it
unfold
reads.
it.
And it reads, "Please hurry. You're running out of time."
Alright. How long is the trek back to Krezk? Holy crap.
That's
Look at that.
that's honestly what I think it
It's like
sounds like
smoking.
when you
Smoke that
misty
comes out.
step. That's the misty step sound effect. Is
Yeah.
that sound?
the big energy drink opening.
Yeah.
What, you
That's
don't like the
Sorry
color?
to
in color.
interrupt every single camera.
It's fine. Tanks.
Mmm.
Delicious, right?
Yep, urine.
Pee. Carbonated urine. Do you guys want your map?
Sure.
I guess it's kind of unnecessary now.
Rip.
No, I'm getting that shit.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Put it over the TV?
Yeah.
We can't just put that on the TV?
Redundant.
No.
He wants to keep his map that he paid for.
I'm stubborn.
Don't we all know it?
I like the sound effects of that.
I don't even have to put it on the table.
Noble.
We should hang it up. Is what we should do.
Yeah. I agree.
I was afraid to do that because it would get pins in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Put a pin in it.
Hang it up right here.
Tell you.
Get some pins.
I actually.
We're doing this right now.
We're doing
Apparently.
this right now. All right. Give me a second.
You better
Doing it
hurry. I'm
live.
losing my strength.
Have my delicious
Dude,
meal. You might want
it's
to
a
put
poster.
it down. Yeah, I gotta
I'm
go.
losing my strength.
He's holding his arms up. Have you ever done that for a long time? Fucking hurts.
Yeah. It does.
You're so
There's another.
Hey, no, I'm not. I'm tough. Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm a
it
little bit.
hurts. I'm a man.
Jacob, you know
Don't say
what?
that.
You're Ford tough.
Thanks, bud. No, not right there.
Like way over here?
Yeah,
I'll do it right there.
there you go.
All I can think of when he said that way is John Mulaney's.
You wanna bring that
Yeah,
back?
I should. you should have your food by
I
now.
should. You could pour soup in my lap and I'd apologize
it
to
will
you.
See, now we can reference it.
Oh, look at that map over there.
So far away.
Yeah.
Flat beer.
Which way do you guys
What
want to
is
go? This way or this way?
Flat beer.
No, it's cracking in water.
Oh.
I go hard.
You know, Logan, you could increase the joy of the alcohol you drink so much just by getting a 2-liter of soda
Good.
and putting the Kraken in the soda instead of the water.
Good. Look at that nightmare.
And you get on to me about the way that I drink alcohol.
Colton's cocktails.
God is watching.
He's not amused.
God will remember this.
God has left the server.
Well,
I'm grabbing the map.
Abbott says we need to hurry. We're running out
Wait,
of
you're
time.
pointing it up now?
Yeah, you guys can't see it from over there. That's what you said!
I know. It's just there's so much that. Nothing. It's fine. I'm glad you're opening it up.
How are we running out of time?
Well, he gave us 3 days to get there, to get here, get the dress, and get back.
And it's the
this
third
is
day.
Day
It's
3.
the third day, yes.
But it's about a day journey to Krezk, so
Don't we have a cart? No, he took that back. Never
Less
mind.
than a day.
Yeah, we
3
can
or
get
4
there.
hours.
if we leave now, we should be fine.
Yes, we should leave now while they're still doing
Did you
their...
get the dress?
Yes. It was,
Was it easy?
yeah,
Yes.
surprisingly.
We're kind of good at that thing.
To each their own.
People do what they have to do to survive, right?
Mm.
No point in discussing it. Best make our way.
Yep, let's go.
If you want, you can zoom in on just the overall map.
Yeah, we don't need the other locations.
Ooh, now I can
Can
see.
you buy a horse in Barovia?
There are no stables in Vallaki.
That makes sense.
So Vllaki's
Can we
here.
can we buy a cow?
There you go.
And
And
just
ride it?
hug
Ride
it.
cows?
Just hug it.
Which way do you want to go? That way or the
Oh,
or the
right.
pathway
That way.
upwards, past Lake Baratok?
Which way did we go last time, guys?
What's at the
You have
down.
never ever gone north.
Yeah.
You've always gone south. What's
There's
what?
north is bad
What's
shit
at the
every
lake?
time.
You don't know. You've never been there.
Does anyone know what's at the lake?
Water.
Like Barotech? I don't think I do either.
That's a good yeah.
Lake Baratok.
Bear bears.
So it's 50 minutes a square.
It's 5 minutes a square, isn't it?
5 minutes a square? Did I do that wrong?
Yes, 5 minutes.
5 minutes a square?
5 minutes a square.
I know that.
It's,
you guys know that
it's small.
They sell wolf nuggets at
It'd be
a festival.
It's about
What?
two, it's about
Pretty good.
it's about
I may have left my post.
it's about two and
You're
a half
eating-
hours to walk to Krezk.
Cannibalism?
It's about 35 squares, which comes up to 150 minutes, which is about 2.5 hours. So
Oh, let's
Alright.
get walking.
All right, you guys start walking to Krezk.
And they call the barbecue sauce
Make a
like
Constitution saving throw.
Strahd's blood or something.
I spy with my little
Just me?
eyes.
Yep.
something.
you're the one that got arrested.
Oh, like 27.
Oh yeah, you're good. You've gone nights without
You,
sleeping.
you
You're
tell the
fine.
paladin to make a saving throw. Good luck.
As we left Vallaki, did we see Godfrey at all?
No.
Alright.
Well, that might be bad.
It's also kind of good.
Have we?
No, that's not what I mean. If
How
you
did
wanted
the-
to,
Did you see him during the conversation? How did it end?
What?
Godfrey?
What? We never spoke to
We
Godfrey.
didn't speak to him. We had a conversation in our room.
And then apparently Fake Me said he was gonna
Go
go
talk to Godfrey.
talk to Godfrey.
So fake Ira told
Fake Ray.
Godfrey everything that he told us. Godfrey
Slightly opinionated.
Got mad and
Godfrey is
There didn't seem to be any reasoning with him.
Shink, shink. From behind you,
what is it?
turn around.
40 feet away, you see Godfrey standing there. He points over at Tallman. Why is he still with us? That's not his voice. Why is he still with us?
I've seen his core. He is evil.
I
don't know
I think we were all misled a little bit.
What do you mean?
You didn't talk to us. You talked to a fake me.
What? I
Yeah.
talked to you.
Yes.
Yes,
You told me.
yes, but I didn't know anything when they told me about it.
Is he not a werewolf?
He is. That is true.
You did not lie.
Wait, that's why you're after him?
Werewolves are servants of Strahd in this domain.
This one is not.
Prove it.
How?
I don't know.
It's a curse I contracted when fighting against Strahd's werewolves.
That's true.
They could have muddled your mind. The curse can take over more than just a body.
Observe my actions very carefully. Come closer.
Roll persuasion.
12.
He steps 20 feet closer.
That's exactly what I
So
need.
he's 20 feet away now?
I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. What does your zone of truth look like?
That's a good question.
I always imagined it's like a sigil on the ground.
I always imagined it was just like in
15 feet.
I always imagined like Full Metal Alchemist. It was like
The radius
like
range.
a summoning circle.
Yep, that's how I always imagined
And
it.
then it just glows in the
Yep.
area.
I just sort of begin to trace the sigil, and it like magically expands to fit the area, and then like the.
Got it. He says, "What is this?"
This is a zone of truth. A spell some paladins know. Within it, none of us can lie.
I know this spell.
I do not work for Strahd, nor do I ever intend to. I have added to my oath vengeance against him.
Why did you tell me this?
It wasn't.
It
Ira.
wasn't us. It was someone impersonating me.
They told us everything they told you too. When I asked Ira about it this morning to continue the conversation, he had no idea that it had happened.
I believe it may be Strahd himself trying to tear us apart.
Of course, now we can also verify. Did you ever tell Godfrey that he was a werewolf?
No.
It's a very
There's
direct
your
answer.
truth.
I appreciate the confidence and the ability to cast this spell. Though I am aware only you can know the outcome, I still do not trust you.
You said you know the
Can't
spell,
ask
right?
that of you.
I cannot cast it. I know of it.
Hmm.
There is trickery throughout Strahd's domain. I respect his resistance.
So then, how do we get you to trust us?
With time. Our
When
actions.
we get the skull. We've done nothing to advance our progress to get it.
Right now we're trying to collect power. Once we have it, that's where we'll head.
I mean, Strahd does
Is
leave
this-
his
Your
castle.
words are vague.
The hag in the swamp was an ally of Strahd's.
We killed her.
You.
Do we have confidence and faith in ourselves that this will be our last stop before we visit the castle?
Strahd does leave his castle. We could sneak in. We might have
It's a
a moment.
vast place. I've been there.
These
Like
missions are not my missions. I've lived here for a long time.
Kingdom.
If you do not want to go to Castle Ravenloft, then I shall wait.
We will come for you.
Find me when you want to go to get that skull.
Where are you gonna be?
Argenvostold.
Soon.
Thank you for your aid.
I shall
as
travel
well.
with you along the way.
Wait, he's coming with us?
Well, no,
He's
he's,
gonna
he's
split
you
off.
guys are going that
Oh,
way.
okay,
He's gonna be
yeah,
like,
that makes
goodbye,
sense.
and then you walk
Fuck
together.
Yeah. You guys suck and are lazy.
It's like when you're playing like a multiplayer game. You guys go to split up and you go the same direction. Like, all right.
You guys make your way along, moving through the forests, and eventually the road curves. Godfrey nods, and he says, "Soon."
Soon.
And he walks up and changes his path to go to Argenvostold. You guys continue up north, making your way along the road, crossing over a river onto a bridge, and making it back to the snowy lands of Krezk. So, you guys make it to Krezk. Let me get the image for Krezk.
Once again, we have altered our plans from what we told Jake we would do initially.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what you guys were going to do.
Neither did we.
Nope.
And that's fine. That's what's so great about this. We'll just, keep going. I'll get it when I can get it. But you guys make it to Krezk. I'll just get the map.
But I mean, I did want to explore the Abbey further because I
Yeah.
think
That's where we're headed.
might be where the sword is.
Oh, look, the Abbey.
Here's Krezk.
I hope me
You
eating
guys
isn't
make your way to the
disturbing
front
you.
gate right here. They see you. They open the gate and they let you in. Where are you headed?
Up to the Abbey. To
Have
speak
we
to
run
the
Up to
Abbot.
the Abbey.
Are we
I'm keeping an eye out for Billy.
here?
Yes.
Yes.
The kid?
At the moment, we
Yeah.
are.
He's running through the street and he's chasing a pig.
Huh. What do you
Does he have a
have?
knife in his hand?
Yeah, does he have the dagger up?
Roll perception.
He's hiding it from the pig.
Can't let the pig know.
let him.
Dirty 20.
No, he doesn't have a knife in him. He has a knife in his boot.
He has a knife where?
What?
In his boot.
Oh.
Well,
How far away is he from us?
40 feet. He's chasing a pig, and he's like, "Come here, pig!"
Hey,
And he-
kid. Hey,
Hey,
Chris?
what are you doing back here?
we're just
Fucking
back.
around.
And I'll snap when I say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to summon a mage hand behind him. I'm going to try to nab the knife.
You grab the knife, and he goes, "What? That's my secret knife!" And you take it over to, and you grab it.
Yeah, you need to do a better job.
Give me that back! And he runs over, and he tries to grab it from you. Give me!
all
Write
right.
it down.
Let him keep
Just-
the knife.
Yeah. So,
I have to protect myself.
let me show you something, though. Let me show you
This
something.
kid.
What is he wearing?
Just
Yes,
regular
boots.
commoner's clothing
The
and like a
pants?
belt and boots. Yeah.
So, I'll sheath it, and I'll
Mhm.
put it in his thing, and I'll take his pants, and I'm going to lift the pant leg and put it over. Do that.
Oh!
Hide it not like a dunce.
You
See-
guys are so
See,
cool.
now I can't see it.
I'm gonna go kill this pig.
Oh.
He walks over to the pig.
Wait, whose pig is it? You can't just kill someone's pig.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna kill it. I'm not gonna. He's my friend. His name is Tom.
Zone of truth.
Zone of truth. Oh, yeah, I'm going to kill the pig.
How are be Shalissa and Connor?
I don't know. They have other mommy and daddies.
You don't speak. Okay.
I see them sometimes. Sometimes we play over by the water, but it's cold and we don't do it that much.
All right. Goodbye, Billy.
He runs off.
We continue up to the Abbey.
All right, you make your way up to the Abbey.
He wasn't cruel with the dagger.
I have
Still
left
kind to
no
animals.
spell. 'Cause I was-
Ari's like, good job, you took the knife. Why did you give it back to him?
No, it's okay. He can have a knife.
He should
As
have.
long as he doesn't stab
He's
anyone.
10. He can have a knife.
Yeah, totally, right?
What do you have?
No!
Kids gotta learn, boy. I really like that web comic where it's like a skeleton with a Santa costume.
Mm-hmm.
The hog?
It's like two kids running around with a sword, and they're like, "Why'd you give him a sword?" It's like,
Yeah, that's from
Teaching a lesson.
Terry Pratchett.
"That's Terry Pratchett."
He's called the Hogfather, and it's Death.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Death's like Santa in that universe.
I need
Oh,
to-
yeah!
I need to read Terry Pratchett so bad. He's a genius.
You're a genius.
That's gay.
Those are the comments I'm surprised we haven't been called out for yet.
The what?
Whenever we're like, oh, that's gay.
Because nobody cares.
Yeah, we're not making a big deal of it.
Good.
It's like, it's not an insult. It's like a comment.
Who's moving
I'm
the
looking at
table?
map.
I was unaware that it moved. I just leaned on it and it started moving.
You guys make your. I'm just gonna wait for it. You need the map. But you guys are currently winding up the side of it, right? You know, over here. It takes like a good 15 minutes to go up this.
Well, then I'll provide some ASMR.
Thanks.
Yikes.
Ow!
Ew.
That's it.
Hymns of the Dawn.
What?
I have a book called Hymns of the Dawn.
My sons of bitches added onions.
You need to say that last word again.
Dawn.
Got it.
Hymns of the Dong.
Yep, that's what I was hearing.
It's a
I
variety
wanna
of
hear
playing
some of
tricks on
those.
you. Huh?
Hymns of the dong.
Oh.
Blessed be the penis.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
I want to hear some of those. The hymns of the Dong.
Do you know some? Why are you looking?
No, I'm just very.
Yeah,
confused.
Cole works at a church. Of course he does.
So just to let you guys know, that you see the compass. That's where north is.
What?
Okay.
Nice.
What?
North
I
is
don't know
north
where
is
I
actually
am.
west.
Right here.
Thank you.
Each square is 10 feet actually. So
North is actually
it
west.
needs to be scaled correctly. So put your mini down. You should be 1/4 of those squares.
We're not
A little bit
there
bigger.
though. We're all the way
Little
over
bit
there.
bigger.
Bigger.
That's about right.
Okay.
Just a little, please.
Oh, they're 10 feet?
Oh, a little bit bigger.
Oh,
No, go back.
no, that's good.
That's good.
All right.
That'll do.
You guys are heading up the switchback road, right here.
Man, Ira, you're moving real fast.
And you guys come up to the gate right here.
All right. We come up to the gate, and there's a little guy.
You actually back
There's
there?
two little dudes.
Two
Yeah.
little dudes.
The road of the village climbs up above the mist to the wide ledge in which the abbey is perched. I'm not gonna read all these. You see the two mongrel folk before you. One of them sleeping. One of them. They're both sleeping, just lying up against the gate.
Hey. We need to speak to the Abbott. We have his dress.
Right this way. Right this way.
turns. He begins to lead you along. You go in through here. Neom.
Wow, that's fancy.
Are you actually taking?
And they lead you
don't-
through here.
Okay.
Make your way into this room once again.
So-
And this is where the well was.
Mhm.
There, the creature
Courtyard.
tied to the post is still there.
Oh,
The
it's
one
Same
with
there.
the bat.
The one that I tried to talk to.
Mm-hmm. And there's still sounds of thumping and screaming coming from these areas right here.
Like all around, right? Over
Yep.
here.
And in oh, lost my mouth. And here as well. You guys are led into this room right here, which is where the Abbey was. The Abbott was. And as soon as you were led inside, he's in the room, and he's currently dancing with this violin music playing in the distance to with the bride, and he's currently like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and as soon as you guys step in, he says, "Ah, my friends, welcome." Says, "Sit." Good. She sits down, walks over. You took much longer than I expected. Do you have what I've asked for?
Yes.
Good. One more day, and everybody in that village would have been very bad.
So
It's okay now, though. It's good. I knew you would have.
I am curious.
Yes?
We did this for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is our compensation the village not being destroyed? Or
Oh no! Let me see the dress, please.
I pull it up and I.
Oh, it's beautiful. And he goes over and he grabs it.
Okay.
It'll look lovely. Thank you. He goes over to a rack and he kind of hangs it up. And he looks over at all of you and says, "Well, yes. I'm willing to offer a favor for you. I'm a healer, spellcaster, one that can even bring back the dead. If you need any favor of something like this, I can do that for you. I know that the poor Burgomaster lost his children.
Yes.
If that's what you would want your favor to be, I'd be more than willing, but it is up to you. If any of you end up dead, you can drag the body back over here and I can resuscitate you.
What is the extent of your ability?
The extent of my abilities?
What kind of dead can you bring?
The miracles are gifted to me by the morning Lord.
That's not what I was asking.
What do you mean?
How old do these bodies have to be?
Doesn't matter.
did you have someone in mind?
I did. I didn't come here alone. Every day I regret the loss of those that I fought alongside. I feel very much like they deserve a second chance.
Do you have any idea where they'd be?
I saw them fall. And we've seen ghosts of those who were buried. And then I saw them again,
City of Barovia?
coming from. If we ever get the chance, we should check the graves and the tombstones.
Okay.
I'm
They're
very
still there.
sorry. We've lost many people here. It's an awful place.
Can I get a better look at his ears?
They're covered by his hair.
Last time, yeah. It's like
Roll perception. Like I said, he's got the Matthew Mercer hair. What'd you get?
My passive.
What?
12.
12?
National one.
No, I rolled.
Trying to look at his ears. He's like, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just curious. I don't know. It's not often I see people with longer hair. Way that falls.
He points at, are you Ari or Annette?
I have long hair too.
Men with. Wait, how long is Tallman's hair?
Like, pretty long.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that
Jesus
long.
hair.
I thought it was
I imagine Tallman's hair is like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I always
hair.
thought it was
Like
like
goes
medium
all the way
short. Like I didn't realize it was that long. Never
If you
Just
have
curious.
an intrigue,
Well-
I suggest you be outright with it.
Did you get that problem with the graves solved?
With the graves?
That,
That
Yes, the
wasn't his
Burgomaster's things were returned to him.
Thank you.
So it was you.
It was the mongrel folk.
I
They have a
remember.
will of their own. Unfortunate what's happened to them.
Yes. What has happened to them?
This isn't a question you should ask him.
I already have.
They were,
Tampered with.
yes,
By you.
a little. Keep in mind, they were an awful, awful family.
How so?
Well, look at Krezk now. It's a beautiful place.
And what family did they belong to?
The Belleviews, they
Bell-
serve Strahd. They've always served him. I repurposed them,
Every one of your
Repurposed.
servants.
and they work for me.
All of them, Bellevue?
There might be a few lingering about, but if they are, they're somewhere in Castle Ravenloft, probably at Strahd's knees, licking his boots.
Not quite what I was asking.
Here? No, they serve me if they are here. Some of them can be dangerous, though.
If I could be more direct with my question. Are all of those you have tampered with servants of Strahd?
Maybe. I assume so.
Very well.
If you were to survive in Barovia, you cannot fight Strahd. I've told you this before.
Yes.
You must appease him.
That's
I
a
do not
battle.
like the man. I want him dead, but I know I cannot kill him.
That's a battle in and of itself.
I want to keep Krezk safe.
Would you know of any sword of light?
Sword of light?
Yes.
Well, what do you mean?
My friends here are searching for weapons. Legendary relics, as it seems,
Hmm.
Yes.
that have been scattered across Barovia.
I don't know where they are.
Would you allow us to look around here?
Be my guest.
Thank you.
have you always?
Be careful, though.
Alright.
My servants, the Belleviews, the mongrel folk, they can be a bit bitey.
Right.
They serve you, though.
Yes, if they attack you, I don't care. Kill them. I don't have the heart to do it.
Have you always lived here?
That's a
In
Not
that-
always.
in the Abbey?
That's a
Few
big
hundred
one.
years,
How
maybe.
I feel like.
A few hundred years.
Yes.
Oh well, I guess that makes sense. Do you know what this place was before?
It was a church? Church of St. Angel. Or St. Markovia?
Can I ask your
St. Markovia. She was a brave cleric of the Morning Lord. She nearly took Strahd down. Nearly killed him. But alas, she died.
You're so glad to have actually brought that up.
Shut up.
That's awesome. Might I ask your lineage?
My lineage.
Humans around here don't seem.
Am
to
I in an
understand.
interrogation?
No, we're just
We're just
Asking
learning.
questions.
I am a servant of the Morning Lord. That is all you need to know. I aim to keep Krezk safe and out of Strahd's hands.
I guess the only other thing I'm curious about is how long have you been here in Barovia?
Just asked
A
him
long
couple
time.
100 years.
A long time. Oh, he said he was here a couple hundred
Yes, he
years.
did.
Okay, that was. I thought he meant that the Abbey had stood here a couple hundred years.
No, he was.
He stood inside the Abbey a couple
Hey.
of years.
If I were to prove to you my power, would you trust me?
What do you mean?
Some call me mad. Some don't understand why I'm here. You've helped me, you've helped these people. You seem to understand.
We will take no actions against you unless you take actions against the people around you.
Then understand that I am powerful. I've been here a long
Yes,
time
I-
and I know Strahd. And he steps back, and as he steps back, he holds out his hands, and as he holds out his hands, his brown robes turn white. his eyes glow, his hair begins to push up in the air, and you can see his ears. They're human. And as he does so, he begins to float off the air. Out of his back, 2 wings sprout out.
That is
And he says, I am an angel of the morning lord, and I am cursed here. I am stuck. And I help these people. And it all very, very quickly fades away as he falls back onto the ground.
I fucking love this.
Go. He turns around and goes back over to the bride, and he holds his hand out. She stands, and he says, let's get you in your dress. And he turns, he grabs the dress, and he goes upstairs.
Can I do a quick check to see how she was responding to literally any of this?
No.
Sitting there, doing nothing.
As soon as he's gone, seems madness can even touch angels here.
I would like to look around.
Did you see that?
We all saw that.
The bride wasn't responding at all.
He said he made her.
You didn't
He
catch that the first time we were here? She's not sentient. Really, truly depressing.
And he thinks that's gonna appease Strahd. How exactly?
I don't think he's trying to
Through
beat
course
Strahd.
of madness.
He's trying to appease Strahd.
That's what he said, I think.
I said he thinks that's going to appease Strahd.
Oh, I
how
thought you said
exactly?
Beat.
beat.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, appease.
Through nothing but delusion.
He's
I will-
liable to just get himself killed.
Perhaps.
It's not our responsibility. Even if we were to take on the task, he's too far gone and far too powerful.
It does not seem like he doesn't. It seems like he wants Strahd to fail,
Of course.
but he himself does not have the power to do that.
And he seems to have failed in his own right.
That does not mean he can't be an ally.
That's why we haven't taken any actions against him.
Or that his madness can't be used.
You plan on manipulating him?
I mean, if manipulating is offering a suggestion, then yes.
It's means to an end, I suppose.
Well, let's look around. He gave us
Yes.
permission to do that.
Of course.
Where are you guys going?
Can we get a zoom out?
Yeah.
Or is that cheating?
It's kind of cheating.
Okay.
Where are you going from right here?
Down.
It's weird because I don't know that he necessarily gave us full
So-
reign of the place.
We've
He said
never
we
been
could look
But he
around.
didn't not give us full reign of the ground.
down there, have
Is
we?
this like a courtyard that has rooms?
It's kind of a
off it?
courtyard. It has a roof,
Okay.
though. There are windows in it, though, but it is a
Like a
courtyard.
stadium.
Okay.
I'm assuming the dotted line is the roofs.
Oh, no. It's open sky.
Okay.
Straight up.
Um.
I'll go over to that looks like downstairs. It's darker.
All right, you head downstairs.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this other map real fast.
Better to ask.
There is no
Forgiveness
comfortable
and
way to
permission, I
eat on
guess.
screen.
Nope. Especially
just
the
gotta
chips
get
that I
over it.
really, really want to eat.
Yeah.
I usually like to work it into the roleplay somehow, and that makes it a little
Yeah,
more
I
comfortable.
can't do
fun.
that.
I
It's
found
almost
it.
like I found a burger.
No. Yeah.
So I
Whoa!
found a Mongol person burger.
When they left, she left
It's
her
got
foot.
spider eyes in
The
it.
foot.
When she left her foot.
It's like gross Cinderella.
Oh God.
That's nasty.
We gotta find the foot that fit.
Too bad someone
To
ate
find
it.
a woman in this city with no feet.
All right, so the perspective here has changed a bit. Oh, no, it hasn't. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Welcome to the upper floor as we go downstairs.
Well,
No,
there's a
cellar's
cellar.
right there.
It's the cellar, bro. All right, how accurate is that to me?
it's supposed to be
Scale
10.
to these. Cause, yeah, there's
Bring it out just a tad more, like 5%.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, you make your way down the stairs.
Yeah.
All right, into the cellar. Stone steps descend 20 feet to a cellar that contains 10 barrels of wine in an L-shaped wooden rack packed with wine barrels.
I'll investigate this room.
Okay.
I guess.
I'd like to pick up.
No problem.
I'll help. You can take advantage.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, and I'll cast guidance.
Awesome.
Because I have that and I've never used
What
it
do I
because
add
I'm
to that? A
retarded.
D4?
Yeah.
Ooh. Investigation. Dirty 20.
Awesome. The barrels in the center of the room seem empty.
Okay.
The wine names are emblazoned on the barrels, as is the winery's name, the Wizard of Wines.
Oh.
The barrels against the east wall contain Purple Grape Mash No. 3, a cheap wine. The 4 barrels against the south wall contain Red Dragon Crush, which you all know is a very fine wine. The wine racks contain 33 bottles of Purple Grape Mash No. 3 and 24 bottles of Red Dragon Crush.
So much wine.
A lot of wine.
I'd like to take a bottle of the Red Dragon Crush.
take
Everybody's
it.
soul is here.
Among the wine bottles on the rack is one with no stopper.
A one with no stopper.
You find one with no stopper.
So it's empty,
Yep.
pretty much.
Pull it out. There's a piece of paper in it.
Unravel it.
It's a spell scroll.
Oh, of what?
What the?
Hero's Feast.
Hero's Feast.
What the fuck?
Pocket that. Or
Let this be the one time I say, investigate shit. There's little shit like that
Yeah.
hidden everywhere. Sorry.
I now put the bottle back.
Put it back.
Head back upstairs.
Alright.
Is
I shake my bottle and look in it just to make sure there's no paper.
There's no paper in it. Just check all of them.
Wait, can you copy that?
Yeah. Do you think you could copy this?
Yes,
Maybe.
maybe. I have to read it
I
first.
think Heroes Feast
Find
is a
out.
cleric spell.
Should we go upstairs?
That's where he
We could.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, did he go upstairs?
He did.
Yeah, but I mean, you can go up there.
He said we could look around.
He did.
Heading upstairs.
I'd suggest we avoid his visage as
Yeah.
long as we can. Or not.
Are you guys going up there?
Yes,
or no?
I want to
Yeah,
explore
that's fine.
upstairs.
I suggest we. Okay.
I suggest.
What? That's it.
Aw.
Aw.
Make a riff.
The fucking double take as him. God damn it.
Aw. I
I'm
love
sorry.
you and I miss you.
I was thinking John.
I was thinking John
Mulaney. He
Mulaney.
has a finger up his ass.
Oh yes.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
like a ghost had been released.
From
that
my
was
belly.
trapped in my belly. I love it so
I
much.
can't learn Heroes Feast yet, so.
The wooden stairs climb 20 feet to a loft with a pitched roof and a door in the center of the south wall. Unlit lanterns hang from the rafters, and a rope dangles from a bronze bell lodged in the belfry 30 feet overhead. The room is filled with the sound of beautiful music, a melody so enchanting that it adds a bit of much-needed warmth to the otherwise freezing room. A black shroud covers a humanoid shape lying on a wooden table. The music does nothing to stir it. A cot heaped with furs rests in the northeast corner. Surrounded by empty wine bottles, an oil lamp burns atop a table nearby, silhouetting a squat creature that has 2 heads. It sits on the edge of the cot with a viol between its legs. With a crustacean claw-like appendage, it grasps the neck of the instrument while running the bow gently across the strings with its human head. Give me 1 second.
So this is the dude that's
So-
been playing the music.
So let me
Yes.
understand this. This is a dude with 2 heads and a claw arm,
Yep, and it's a baby head
Oh,
and he's playing the instrument
with his feet.
with his
Wow.
with his feet.
Sort of. Like, he's playing with the claw arm.
I
That's a
thought it said that he
whole-
was holding the claw arm and used his fucking mouth to move the bow.
That's a whole new angle of weird I didn't even know existed.
no, I think he has it
Half babies.
under one of his heads, and he's using the claw arm to play it. Is he
With a
hit-
viol between its legs. With a crustacean claw-like appendage, it grasps the neck of the instrument while running a bow gently across the strings with its human hand.
Just goes like
Hand, not head.
So it's holding the viol with its legs,
Claw.
and then the claw is playing the notes, and then he's going like
That's
this with his
sweet.
hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Actually, know a musician who plays like that. Not with a claw,
With a claw?
but with like holds it with its
They
her
go out
legs.
and regularly buy lobster, just clap it down.
Reminds me of him.
He's also got like little horns on his head. Like his normal head looks like half goat, and then he's got a baby head.
It's like a double with
I want to kill him
claw.
as Logan.
And the baby has a bit of crocodile hide on the side of its baby head.
Just like Game of
All I know is
Thrones.
Mojo.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of scary.
Downstairs
Okay,
and come
what are you
This
guys
guy?
doing?
Or
No, him.
I mean, we could
Does
just
he
ignore
react to us?
I know you're talking
He's
about
just playing away, swinging his head side to side. The baby head's just kind of just laying there.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And he's just playing away.
Um,
The abbot is up here, and he's currently
In this room?
dancing. He's dancing with the woman.
well, don't mind us. We just walk through
that.
the other door.
There's a fucking...
The head guy.
Are you doing anything else? Or you're just walking to the next door.
I would investigate if the abbot wasn't in here.
I'm going to be a person and ask him, the hell's up with that body?
To the abbot or the
Yeah.
dude playing the thing?
I'll go up to the abbot.
Okay.
Can I ask what's under that tarp?
He says, one of my experiments.
Can we see it? I'll slowly pull it back.
Beneath the shroud lies a creature made of stitched together body parts. You recognize some of these parts as your own. Your nose, your hands, your neck.
What?
Just big ass neck and then like a small, huge nose.
Gross.
Oh, that's scary.
I'm going to take some time and disremember that.
Should we continue?
Definitely.
What is the experiment for? What is the experiment for?
Her.
What do you mean?
Well, I try to make her look as beautiful as possible.
Yeah, it's not very direct. I'm not beautiful.
Very confused. You're dancing with her,
Mm-hmm.
but then you have another body for
It was more of a failed attempt
It
at
was
her type. Yes.
version
Doesn't
1.
she look beautiful in this dress? And
Yes.
you guys see the dress on her?
She does.
Right.
Why not get rid of the old body
It may have some use
for?
in case I notice any inconsistencies on her. May have to replace a bit. It's a work in progress, but she's just about ready. I will dump that body very soon.
I'll head over to the other door and open it and just
Alright.
wait for everybody.
I'd like to search that one little dresser that's on the
A little dresser?
Mhm.
That's next to the baby boy.
You can roll investigation.
Okay. 18.
18. You don't find anything on the dresser.
Okay. And then I do want to talk to the crustacean.
Okay.
Sorry,
He's
everyone.
playing away at the violin.
Your music is beautiful.
Thanks. I know.
Does he seem drunk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's very drunk.
Are there any bottles next? I'm assuming that's what all those bottles are.
Yeah, there's a dozen empty wine bottles next to him. I like to play this. He just begins playing beautifully.
Like the drink too, huh?
Keeps me sane.
And without it?
Oh, you don't wanna. No, you don't want. You don't want to see me like that. Little baby head goes.
Away, away.
It doesn't do that.
All right. What, are you like the other mongrel people?
No, I'm not. He stops playing. Excuse me, I'm nothing like them. They are very, very rude and mean, and they think I don't feed them, but I do feed them all the time. They're just trying to make me look bad, and I'm not, okay? I'm good at what I do.
Feed them?
I serve the abbot.
Feed them?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Feed them. Feed them their food.
He's the one in control of the supply.
They think I starve them. I listen to the abbot, and I give them what they get.
What is your name?
My name is Cloven. We are both Cloven. The little baby head goes, Cloven.
I suggest,
He grabs a bottle of wine, and he like uncorks it, and he says, here, and he pours it in the baby mouth. He puts it back on the ground. Yeah. And he keeps playing.
I suggest we not intervene,
Yes.
and for our own sanity, leave this room.
Pleasure to meet you, Cloven. And your music even more so.
Thanks. Are you making a wrap?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. There you go. I want you guys to be in there. As you make your way out.
I'll just leave this right there.
Sorry, put your guys back.
You're alright.
How
Okay,
far do we
that
move?
works.
Well, let me describe the room. Sorry.
Wait.
Scarecrows line the abbey walls.
Uh-oh.
Looking outward, they wear tattered chain shirts and carry spears with rusty heads. The courtyard below is blanketed with fog.
Are they the stabby type of scarecrows?
I imagine
Well,
they
we
don't-
saw him before.
It's a 15-foot drop down below, and then it is a 400-foot drop over here.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness.
Over here, it's about 15 feet. You guys make your way over to this.
The cliffside
It
is.
doesn't look like they have
Oh,
legs.
it's a cliffside.
Yeah.
I was like, why is it only
There's two doors.
400 this week?
15 that way.
Well,
Compensate.
Yeah, this is the cliffside.
We'll open the first one
Yeah.
naturally.
Open the first one?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to bring it down.
That's aight.
Okay. A wooden counter shaped like an L stands at the front of this spacious office. All the furniture has rotted away, leaving heaps of moldy wood and faded cloth.
Bring this shaped the same way as the counter.
Investigation.
Roll investigation.
I will help you.
Hmm?
Advantage and
Guidance.
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 Just gotta remember to use that bullshit ass spell.
Natural 20.
Oh,
well,
shit.
fuck you!
Dude, every time
Nice.
you rolled that purple dice, you rolled a natural 20 this game.
Yeah.
The wood of the counter is old, soft, and easily broken. Nothing of value remains in here. You can also hear the whoops, laughters, and screams of mongrel folk below.
We'll go into the next room.
Alright, move yourself. There's a stairway right there, too, just so
Yeah.
you guys know.
That's probably how we'll exit, so we don't have to go back through his.
Alright,
We.
make your way into this room. Sorry. Whee!
Let's just all take a few beds and check underneath them, I guess.
Let's just take
This
a big ass
spacious
nap.
chamber contains bed frames of wrought iron arranged in 2 neat rows. Cobwebs and bits of rotten mattress cling to each frame. 3 doors are spaced along the south wall, each with a plaque mounted on it. From east to west, the plaques read Operating Room, Nursery, and Morgue.
Do the beds seem really close to each other?
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you again.
Okay. I'd like to go into the nursery.
As you're about to go in, you all notice that from underneath the bed, the shadows begin to stir and move and come forward and spill out from underneath. They begin to form into humanoid-like creatures that stand there. 6 of them just, and they lash straight out at you. Roll initiative.
Oh, riggedy, my boy.
Oh, we're gonna do
Yeah, you can't say that anymore.
Excuse me.
Can you get 6, I don't know, shadow-looking minis?
Sure can. Oh, no, they're all gone.
Oh, darn it.
Guess we only fight none.
Yay! We fight only nuns. Nuns. Oh. I
Not
just
the
want to fight
nuns.
nuns.
They're more powerful.
They're real soon.
What did you just eat?
Lettuce?
Oh, it was like pure white? I was like, was that plastic?
Mr. DM, sir, would you consider it? Oh, wait, that.
It doesn't really matter. If they just look like shadowy things, then it's fine.
I got an 18.
Okay.
As this battle starts, I pull out a shadow burger just to taunt them. And eating their own
a
kind.
shadow burger. Ira, what'd you get on your initiative?
19.
Nice.
A burger of cheese coalesces.
Burger of cheese.
What good is a magic item?
So where are they? Sir?
Jacob.
So I walk towards this way.
Yep.
Where are
They are, first of all, they are your shadows. So behind each person.
they? There are only 4 of us.
Yep. And then there's 2 more coming from the beds.
Okay.
You guys don't even really notice the ones that are right behind you that become your shadows.
Even though you describe them in detail.
Those are the
You
two.
did a ghost.
Well, make sure you guys are in actual spaces too.
Got to look at subreddit.
Ari, initiative
13.
13, Ira 19,
19.
Seymour
We'll do these two together.
Let's figure this
Let's
out.
have this
Let's
right.
go.
Oh, are you?
It's trying to get us all into actual spaces. Like what would be an actual space?
Yeah, I was doing that.
There you go. Cool. And Seymour.
I got a 13 as well.
All right. Top of the round, Ira.
Oh, there's one behind Tom. Oh, well, there's one right next to me too.
There's one next to all of us.
All right. I have the silvered weapons, which might be helpful. I will click my boots, which is a bonus action,
Click your boots.
and then I will swing at this one
Which one? That one. All right. Roll attack
with my dagger,
with your dagger.
and that would be a 24.
24. That hits.
Cool. And it's silvered, if that matters for.
Is it magical?
It's silvered.
All right. Then you deal half damage to the shadow.
Great. It's gonna be half damage to everything. Fucking serious. So I do 5 damage.
5 damage. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Note to self.
Wasn't that 3 1s and a 3?
You
3
slice
ones and a
through it,
3,
and you
then
see
my modifier.
The
is
negative
half.
1? Oh, okay.
you swing into it, and you just see the wreaths of shadow and smoke just kind of spill off of it as you attack it.
Hey guys, I think magic might be better on these.
Alright, I load my other bullets.
The one that's the goopy slithering tracker on you. No,
No, on me.
on Ari is going to look down at you, hold out its hands, and drain your strength
Yuck.
with a 15.
Oh, that hits.
10 necrotic damage.
Half.
Your strength score is reduced by 4.
These things do fucking strength damage. I thought they got rid of that in 5th edition.
They did, but Jacob brought it back.
No,
My
that's in the game.
strength score is reduced by 4?
Your strength. What is your current strength score?
13.
13. It is now a 9.
Okay.
You can override it and
You just feel weak as this thing drains your
Oh, did you
literal
add my
strength
+3?
from you.
Oh. My strength is 10. Sorry, I was looking at my dex.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your strength is currently a 7.
it was.
You may
it's
be
a hit.
encumbered.
If you get hit,
Oh, that's
then
right.
it
Sorry, yes.
Tolman,
I'm going to cast Turn Undead
turn
for
undead.
the Unholy. So
Cool.
feeds an undead. Make a Wisdom saving throw, everybody.
All right. I don't think everybody needs to make it. Just the undead, right?
Yeah.
Seymour, make this. I'm just kidding.
I would beat it.
Oh yeah, all the undead. They're in the rings.
Yep. All right. What do they got to beat?
14.
14.
Shake it up.
Fail.
when I
So
grabbed
wisdom?
it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would like do it that much though.
Only the one on Ari is the only one not turned.
Okay.
You hold up your holy symbol, and just this light just spills out from it. All of them just begin to melt and are
Okay.
singed by it.
It's fine, it gives
What is
us
it?
time.
Does it destroy at a certain level?
It just says turn.
It does. You get
That's
this
clerics
brand-
that destroy.
Oh, it's clerics.
I figured you would know what turn.
I think turning just means they run.
They
so
Turning means they're frightened and literally just have to run away from tall men
I got it.
for the next minute.
Mhm.
Unless we attack them, then it goes away. So
'Kay.
it's not attack them.
The two near the beds.
It says paralyzed.
They get paralyzed.
I'm probably not reading the right
Well,
source.
read it from D&D Beyond itself.
Yeah, this is clear. Because it was from my specific thing. We're just gonna figure this out really quick. Sorry.
That's right.
Let me find it. Just read.
If you
Just read
just-
what I can do.
If you just click on it from D&D Beyond,
Yeah, I'll tell you.
it'll pop it up and tell you what it does.
No, not for my character sheet.
Yeah, it will.
A turned creature must move as far away from you as it can. Can't willingly move toward me. Can't take reactions, and it can only dash or try to escape. It can't attack.
Okay.
Literally just run from tall men.
The
That's
two,
all they do.
the two on the edge, right there. Those two, they go to the wall and disappear.
Ooh.
They're gone.
They're over here somewhere.
Just put them up though.
Ari,
I turn around
And then as a bonus action, I'll cast magic weapon.
If I move, it's gonna attack me. but I don't want disadvantage on my Chaos Bolt. I will take the chance and move back to cast Chaos Bolt.
So, well, you can't really move back.
Yeah, but
You'd have to move this way.
Mm-hmm.
You okay with that?
yeah, sure. I only need to back up 5 feet.
Well, 5 feet still puts you within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The only way you can move to this way.
It's a 15 to hit you.
Yep, it hits me.
You take 12 necrotic damage,
6.
and your strength score is reduced by 2 more.
Alright.
So it's currently at a 5. You feel weak as hell.
I will attack it and
That's like heavy flu.
You just feel weak.
Yeah.
Even your entire body just feels like you can't even hold it up. They did remove ability score damage. However, there are some monsters that can reduce your score.
Yeah.
Say what?
19 to hit.
19 to hit. You hit it.
Ability score damage was the worst thing in 3.5.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
It was like, well, I guess my
It's
strength
scary.
is just 5 for a week.
It's scary. It's scary.
And I'm a fighter, so that's great.
That's kind of why they exist, to be like, you know what, fighter?
Yeah, but then it's like, well, that was the first combat in this dungeon. Now I'm just useless for the rest of the dungeon because
Yep.
you only regain
Well,
1 point a night.
That's what happens when you go into dungeons.
Dungeons are supposed to be fucking scary.
22
It's a slugfest.
cold damage.
22 cold damage.
Yeah.
You fire the cold damage at it. It freezes over the form of the shadow and then explodes, falling into little wisps of ice that just hit the ground. It's completely dead. Seymour,
Alright.
you can remove that one.
I'm going to cast haste.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire at the guy behind me.
Okay. If they take damage, are they unturned? Alright, just make sure.
No.
Good. I'm like 100% sure it is.
They are.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't hit.
Doesn't it?
I got a 7.
7? You fire off. It literally just goes through it. It just, and you see like the bullet go through it. And there's this little hole where like the shadow, it's almost like made of mist, and it like forms around it. Then seals up with shadow again.
Alright.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you cast it and the rest of them leave.
No.
Attack of opportunity. There's the one behind me too.
Yep. Roll attack. What do you mean no?
Doesn't the one that he attacked stay?
No, if
No,
they're
it has
hit.
to- if
If
they
Oh,
take
it did
damage.
damage. Okay.
Wait, does that mean
18.
we can all get attacked?
Roll
If
attack.
you want
if you want to, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
but
kind
if
of
they
leaving.
They'll just come
Roll
back.
attack.
Do you say that?
I mean-
Do you say don't attack?
It's not like you guys know. You don't know what they're doing.
Wow, okay.
What'd you get?
Fucking 3 damage.
You put a smite
No,
on
sorry.
that and do an extra d8 plus
It's,
the 2d8.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Well, rolling spells.
What'd you roll on your attack?
Natural 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Did you roll attack, Ira?
It's magic damage too.
It takes the full 5 damage from you, Thomas. And then it turns and looks at you and goes, you know what? Fuck you. And it goes to
Oh,
attack
hey,
you.
I'll put it back.
yeah, that one needs to go back.
It's still there. And it just begins to drain your strength. Oop, not advantage. Drain your strength from you. Jacked. Dirty 20.
Meets a beats it.
9 necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 1. You lucky. Top of the round, Ira. There's 1 left.
Nope, nope. I'm stupid. Dissonant whispers.
Ooh. Save.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Doesn't need to understand what you're saying.
He just has to be able to hear me.
Okay. Wisdom save is a 6.
Cool, he fails. He must immediately run away.
You make him run away.
And it doesn't say that it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Normally it would specify this movement does not provoke opportunity.
I know. You also deal damage to it.
Yeah, it
so
also
roll
does
damage. You might
3d6.
just kill it too.
But I
Those are
also
some big 6s.
Yep.
already used my reaction. So.
8 damage.
8 damage. You
Yeah.
kill it.
Cool.
It just and it
These were,
dissipates and
These
dies.
were shit.
You killed all the shadows.
More or less.
Or you made them leave. Alright.
Everyone okay?
Yes.
Guns.
Been
I gotta
better.
clean my gun. But
Ari, it is hard to even stand.
I think that I'm gonna sit down for a minute. But I think that the sword might be in the nursery.
do you want us to go check for you?
Oh, I
You're carrying
love
me.
that. Where children cried. That's really cool.
Could you carry me?
You sure you don't want Ira to carry you?
I'll go over and pick her up.
Anyone could carry me.
That's
I
a
don't
big ass motherfucker.
He can do it a little easier than I can. I don't mind though.
Over the shoulder
I
like
feel
Shrek.
very weak.
You
Let me
open the
see.
door to this dark room. Gun out. Nothing in here.
As
No
they're,
dead babies.
as they're opening the door, I'm going to check to see if I can determine if there's a spell that I could cast that might help Ari's situation out.
Baby from
You're gonna
Witcher.
determine if you can cast a certain
Like, could I
spell?
wear roll like Arcana?
Arcana, probably.
So specifically a spell? Yeah, roll Arcana.
Yeah, specifically a spell, because I don't know what else.
To
would-
fix my -3 to strength.
Yeah, to work towards your strength.
You stab her in the face and then cast Revivify.
Yeah. I like that.
Dirty 20.
You should have a negative.
You have -5, dude.
You have -5, dude.
Your strength is
It
5.
hit you
right now.
again for another
My
2.
strength is 5. I made it 5. It
It's
says I
5.
have
Yeah.
-3.
Oh,
Oh,
negative. I'm
negative
stupid.
3. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It doesn't seem like a spell could help this.
Just time.
Or a big ass nap.
Make a medicine check.
I'm gonna take a fat nap.
Yeah, fat nap. I want one. Right
Natural 20.
You literally are like, no spell will fix this. You just need a rest, and then
Okay.
you'll be fine.
Alright.
I'll-
I think
I'll
I
rest.
think you'll
Doctor,
start feeling
and I
better.
know
I think you'll start
for
feeling better tomorrow. Maybe we can rest at the Burgomaster's after this.
You can have some wolf nuggets. Sometimes
You
they
can
help with
rest at
strength.
the Burgomaster's.
You make your way into the room,
Is it a
Seymour.
Burger King?
This room
We have
contains the
Sibaka
wreckage
King
of
and
old
Sibaka
wooden
Rice.
cribs.
I'd like to investigate.
The big ass sword of
Roll
Jesus
investigation.
Christ,
You're-
our Lord and Savior.
You're investigating, or he's
Oh,
investigating?
never mind.
I had walked
Guidance.
Okay. Yeah, we
I will-
all
I will
roll in the
investigate.
room.
And I will help you, so you have advantage.
Okay,
God
so
damn it.
we'll do the same thing.
I'll cast guidance on you. Because she looks like shit.
Sorry. It's my first one.
Every fucking time.
Dude, nice man.
See, that's guidance is once I say that,
Yeah.
actually works.
You
get
search
a
the room.
Natural 20.
So begin to look around the room. There's a central crib in the middle.
Found the Dawnbreaker from Skyrim.
That's dope.
As you're searching around, oh my god!
It's more like sunny, but.
I'm feeling so many
Sword.
different emotions as I walk
Yeah.
into this room.
You both are searching the room.
It's like creepy, like.
I'm going to deal psychic damage to you. You look around, and you go over to the crib as well.
Mhm.
Old, dusty, gross. Seymour, you're on the other side of it, and you look out, and from behind Ari, you think Tallman's walking into the room. You don't see Tallman. You see a nun standing in the doorway. Face gaunt, eyes pure black, just staring.
Does she seem real or like?
She looks real. She stands there, and then she turns her neck, and it cracks. And she
Do
Yeah,
I see
do-
this? No? Okay.
Where are we in the situation? We're
You guys are about to go into the room.
Okay, and that's this one or
Yep.
this one? This one?
Yep.
That's
Okay, that
those
works.
two. How did you get in there?
I gotta say, because I
Are
helped
you
with
gonna walk
this.
in?
Well, yeah.
I was playing.
Because I thought that
I
she
thought it
was
was
she was in
good.
Tallman's arms, and I helped him investigate. So that's why I was confused. But it just
Ari
Just
rolled
let it
investigation.
make
She
it
went in the room to go investigate. So Seymour, are you in there as well?
gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Okay.
I
He's the one that investigated.
slowly point the gun at
That's
her.
fine.
You pull out the gun.
Can you understand me?
As soon as you blink, she's gone. Ari, you find something under the crib. And the card from Ira flutters out and goes over towards and flies straight towards this object and dissipates.
What card was that? Whatever.
That's
it
it.
is.
You find a small, just a hilt to a sword.
May I?
Yes, I can't use a sword. I don't think I can at least.
Did none of you see the nun?
What?
No?
What's a nun?
They're people that believe in God.
My
and
comment,
serve.
Jacob. I thought this
Am I
music
in
was
that?
very appropriate.
No, they're only
And
female.
that was a
cool.
comment. I was trying to make you like psychic damage. I'm like, no, I just want
I
to. I
was
want
trying
to
describe
compliment you.
something and everybody kept talking over me.
They're only what?
Female.
Are you a nun?
No.
She believes in a god?
Yeah, but they're like servants.
They devote their lives to their god.
So like a female paladin.
I
It's-
think they do it a little differently.
They don't fight, you know. I guess. I mean, it might
Cleric?
differ from the god. So, yeah, like a cleric, except
I doubt there'd be any here.
Did she look normal?
no,
Like
she
evil?
had black eyes. Yeah.
Evil.
Black eyes. Some kind of zombie face or something?
Well, like a decrepit face. No, pretty normal, pretty real.
Just a stroke of Barovia, I'd imagine.
It's this place playing tricks on you.
What'd you find?
Sword hilt gave it to him.
His sword hilt looks broken. Looks like a broken sword hilt. It looks like there should be a blade on it, and there's nothing there. It's very, very, very pretty though.
Should see if he can identify it or know.
I'll
if
hold
it's
it out.
Do you
magic
know
or
that
not.
spell?
Identify? No.
Do you know it?
No.
How did we figure out what the pipes
How do we figure out what?
He
Maybe
rolled,
we tune to
he
them.
rolled Arcana.
Oh, I cast,
were? Detect
Yeah.
magic. Is it magical, Tolman?
give me a moment. Cast Detect Magic.
I figure it is
Yep.
because
Magical.
What school?
I have no idea.
oh yeah.
It doesn't give me one, so
Oh,
sometimes there's just a general magic. Don't know the school.
Does it seem broken because it doesn't have a blade, or does it seem broken because the hilt is actually broken?
It seems broken because it doesn't have a blade.
Okay.
It's magical.
When
Very much so.
When we get out of here, I may try to attune to it.
Can I look at it? I want to see if it has anything engraved on it or no symbols or anything.
when the nun left, was it simply just like a blink of an eye?
Yep,
She
when
was
she was gone.
Okay.
Well, we got what we were looking
I'll
for.
pocket it.
I'd like to keep
Okay.
looking.
Looking.
Are you,
Alright,
are
you
you
guys-
good to keep going?
Yes, I'm just.
You guys turn and you begin to search further into the church. I'm gonna end the game here, but we're gonna take a
Oh,
break and
yeah.
keep going. So
Yeah.
this will be that's game one. Then we'll do game two.
Ooh, a double header, guys.
I know, right?
Except not for you guys.
That's where we're gonna end tonight's game. Thanks for joining us, guys, for this episode of
I
Curse of
can't
Strahd.
wait to play again.
I can't wait to play again. It'll be
Yeah.
so long until we do it. We
A whole
definitely won't
week.
have the same clothes next game. Thanks for joining us. We'll have a new episode next
Just-
week.
We're really, we're really conscious about doing laundry.
Yep.
So,
It's either do
That's the end of this
laundry,
game.
do laundry, record Curse of Strahd, you know.
Mm.
Eh.